Welcome everybody to another Risk of Resources loadout race of the week. I am Race. I'm here with Cap. Hello.
What's up, guys? Welcome in.
So today is the day that almost didn't happen, but we're here today with a team loadout race for you guys. We were in a little bit of a panic mode the last I don't know,
Couple
few
hours.
hours. Yeah. So I'll talk about it more later, but we almost had a race at 5 a.m. tomorrow. But everyone, I think, agreed that no one wanted to do that. So today is what happened instead. So let's check out who's playing and what the loadouts are actually.
Yep,
So,
we got about a
so
minute.
yeah. So for red team, we have Tyler and Goji. Blue team, we have Disputed and Ruddy Cub. Honestly, I like these teams. They're pretty good. And today we did an experimental pick ban type thing. We're just trying it out, see how it goes, see how we like it. One team chose a survivor. The other team would ban an ability on that survivor, and then it would keep swapping that way. So we ended up with Commando with no roll, Huntress with no big blink, Artie with no Ion Surge, and Bandit with no blast. So
Yeah, that's Huntress without the triple blink. So we do have big blink. But yeah,
I
it'd
don't know
be
why I said,
interesting.
yeah, okay. Yeah,
It's kind
yeah.
of funny that they just wanted to secure the slide on Commando, which I don't blame them.
Hmm.
Banning roll is very smart for Mando.
It's the most important skill slide, honestly, for
Yeah,
Commando. So,
the
like,
slide's
everything else
incredible,
is
honestly.
workable, you can
Yeah.
make do. But, man. So
And they
that's it.
got
Yeah.
the good M2 as well. Actually, wait, hold on. Goji's seating is different for the loadout. I think they're just noticing that now.
Um,
Why is that happening?
go tell everyone to pause and then
Yeah.
for a second then. First off, already having some whatever. But it was really interesting to see because the teams know what they're good and weak with, right? The they know that like okay,
Okay.
they're good. Okay,
Yeah, I guess.
we're starting it. Boom.
All right. Nice.
But like I said, it's interesting to see like uh, blue team was like we like Artie, we're good at Artie, so let's pick Artie, and then red team was like we don't mind Artie, and we actually don't mind flamethrower either, even though blue team does. So
Yeah.
it was interesting to see like the back and forth there today, and we'll see how much of a an impact that has on the overall race today. As a reminder, how team races work, if you're kind of new to this stuff, they can communicate and they share points at the end. So we're gonna hopefully see a lot of communication between the two teams of sharing the scouting and stuff. And honestly, lately I've been seeing a lot of really good team communication in the team race. I think the meta of communication is evolving a lot in the past couple of times. So,
Yeah, we're definitely all still getting used to it because like we don't do these too often. So we're
hmm.
definitely more solo focused, but it was nice. We saw the last team race, it was me and Cabbage. We had a lot of really cool communication moments, which hopefully we can see in the future in the on the YouTube channel and show it off to you guys.
Hmm. There's just so many good and interesting scouting methods you could use to split up and just save time. It's really interesting.
Yeah, even like stalling TPs, waiting
Hmm.
for rerolls.
And so for the first loadout today, this is like the loadout that I like the stages for overall. The rest of the loadouts today are pretty rough on stages, but we got planes, aqueducts, so we could be seeing bans today on Mander if they go for it. They do have
Hmm.
slides, so it'd be kind of easy to roll pots, but I don't really think that's a necessarily huge part of Mando's kit here is proccing bans unless they find something for it. Um, but it's
Ooh.
there, and they have Scorch Acres and Abyssal here, so
Yeah, pretty good stages. There was a gas and a tri tip in the same tri shop.
that's tough,
We
man.
see who's that on the left bottom? That is Tyler picking up the gas instead of the bleed, which is a good call. It's just tough. It's tough because you
It's a
know that bleed is
painful
gonna be
call.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if there's a
And
couple
it's
more bleeds around in this run, like 3 bleed is crazy on Mando.
yeah, and especially for the Vagrant here, Gas is pretty nice. You can blow up the orb with the phase round, get pierce damage, get some extra damage on the Vagrant that way, and just
Yeah.
clear out the
And
ads
just
a
the
little better.
TPs.
Ooh,
Yeah. All these beetles just like kind of auto die. It's really
there is,
helpful.
there's an
Ooh,
ATG
yeah.
on blue team. Seems like Ruddy found it. Disputed did not get it before teleporter, but
Oh,
he'll go back and get it later.
and there's a bleed from the damage chest next to the TP. So Goji with 2 bleed daggers now
Wow.
decided to take the bleed over the gas in the tri shop. So I mean that's very impactful. Honestly,
Yeah.
really good single target damage.
I love gas, and I think gas is one of the most impactful white items that you can get, even just like on its own. But two bleed to start us off on
Yeah, on
commando is
Mando
crazy.
stage 1. Yeah, that's scary. Let's see what Ruddy picks here. Probably gonna take the bleed. Yep, gonna get the bleed with the ATG as well. So even more chances to proc more bleed. Hopefully, red team finds the ATG as well. I was kind of further on the opposite side of the stage, huh?
It's gonna be pretty
Next
far
to the little
away,
water
yeah.
pool.
I
Hmm.
got you, Kay. I fix it.
It is Mando though. They do want to get items, and they do have a decent amount of money for it. So
Hmm.
hopefully, they do go search for a couple more things. More speed on Tyler.
We can
Really good.
see
A hoof
here
and a drink.
we're seeing we see this often in team races, but we're seeing like a reflection, right? On the top side, we have the players with two bleed, and on the bottom side, we have the players that chose the gas. So we get to
Yeah.
kind of see how like each person has one of those builds, and we'll see how they each go with them. It's really interesting.
You'll see how impactful that gas ends up being because it could be extremely impactful, and they get like an ignition tank with it. Like
Yeah.
everything's super cozy. Tyler spending all of his money and not getting the ATG, so it's up to Goji to kind of scout for themselves and try to find the ATG,
I
but it's not
don't
looking
think
like
they're
it's gonna
gonna find
happen.
it. It's so far
No.
away. And usually when your teammate leaves a stage, you kind of feel that pressure. You're like, okay, I should probably leave right now or
Yep.
something. Um, Even if it's like not a spoken pressure, it's just kind of like, I need to keep up. I need to keep pace here to be useful. Tyler's going right for the
Yep.
pot. They spawn next to it, so they could theoretically get it pretty fast, but this is kind of a tricky button sometimes. It can be a little annoying. So hopefully don't break it or someone gets
Also
it
Tyler
quick
with
or
the gas,
something.
so he's got to be careful.
Yeah. And it looks like red team is the first both into stage two.
Sweet is gonna spend the time and get the ATG that he knows is around.
I mean,
He knows
that's
he's
worth
gonna
it.
miss the hoof that Reddy just got though.
Ooh. Okay. I
So a
know
little less
that,
speed undisputed.
yeah. Red team is eyeing this equipment that they spawn next to in stage two. And that's always like an important thing, right? Equipments are always important, but it's important to have only one person open it up. They
Hmm.
both open it up at the same
Yeah.
time. Um,
Luckily, it was a really good equipment,
yeah.
but yeah, that is a good call because like you definitely do want to kind of stagger which equipments you do pick up, especially on when it comes to like Sky Meadow. I mean, there's equipment barrels, equipment tri shops. You
hmm
got to be scouting and opening different things, or else you're just kind of wasting money.
And
Because that's another thing. Like,
speaking,
there's a lot
yeah.
of money saving when it comes to team races.
Oh,
There's a
ton.
lot of just like, oh, don't open the chest with the stun grenade because you're already in, you don't need it. So I'll just spend that money on something else. Then a lot of cool communication stuff.
Tyler already rolled the pots, number one. And number two, Ruddy is actually going his scouting way and scouting the blue portals here for Disputed.
Nice.
So hopefully see some cool red item out of that, some good play there. And
Yeah,
Tyler
blue
already
portals are cool
having
to
the
see.
bands with the capacitor in hand. It's looking really good.
And
Ruddy rolled his pot
and
really quick.
now the gas is looking really good, honestly, because like they don't need the bleed for single target when you have double bands
No.
capacitor on with an AP round. Like get a little bit of gas, sure. Like the gas is looking really nice now. You
hmm
still have one bleed dagger at least from stage one.
The speed's going back for this pot roll. Goji's like almost done with teleporter already. Already done with the boss, obviously. Capacitor
Nice.
and bleed helps do that.
AP round in a tri shop next to TP.
And like you said earlier, like the gas here with the pot just causes it to be a little bit more problematic. So Speed's having to waste a lot more time just to make sure that there's really no enemies nearby, even beetles or
Yep.
things like that. So
He should just hit TP
He should.
because now he's stuck where the enemies are going to keep spawning in just little by little, but he's got to keep stopping and deal with them, or else, yeah, this is just a lot of time waste. He needs to bail on it, come back to it later. It's fine.
Yeah. I would spend the time to loot some stuff here, or at least I would have started scouting for Ruddy so that I can, by the time he gets out of the cave, you can already give him some info on what's available around
Yeah.
and then do TP and then come back for pots after.
Yeah, like Ruddy's giving Disputed info while Disputed's kind of just not providing anything right now. And it's still kind of banking on this pot. Like he just needs to go hit TP because now like you can keep rolling the pot until you have maybe like enough for 2 small chests, and then you gotta leave and just start using your money.
And that's exactly what Goji did. And Goji rolled it,
Yeah,
no enemies left anymore, and they're able to get through the gate. Easy peasy.
very smart. There's good items on this stage. The Gore's Tome
Hmm.
next to the gate. This is like a really solid run already.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be no problems here, hopefully. They
There's
have
that AP printer like next to the TP also. We didn't even really talk about that, but I
oh
haven't seen a
yeah.
scrapper.
There was a scrapper last stage, but no one used it, obviously.
Yeah,
Everyone just kind of came out of stage one with really good loot, so there was no reason to get rid of any white items as it was, so.
it would be an opportunity to kind of.
Oh,
I don't want to like. I don't want to know. I don't know if it's like the best call, but scrapping bleed for AP rounds here when you have capacitor bans, like it's scary because it's commando, but
uh-huh.
it's not a horrible
Oh, Disputed's kind of
trade.
in a position. He could die here. And Tyler got a Void Sent Flame out of the Void Cradle near TP as
Yeah,
well. So,
nice.
and Red Team on
AoE
to
is
stage
solved.
3. I'm really liking Red Team right now. I mean, they're ahead. They got bans quick. They're off. There's a Mocha printer and a syringe printer on stage 3 so far at the start. And obviously, we see some equipment here. I don't really think. I mean, did they take Vase over the capacitor here?
Ah,
If there was one, I didn't say there see one, but like,
I yeah, I feel like everyone really wants to take the vase, and some people might, but it's just a gamble because you could still have like a really good time with these capacitor bands and just already all into doing pillars and just being fine with that. Maybe finding a safer spaces later on and not needing the vase.
mm-hmm.
Also, there was something cool. What was next to Tyler that where you got the beads? I couldn't register
Um,
what I saw, but there was something
okay.
really good over there.
All right. I
I'll have
trust.
to keep an eye out for that side. Red team hitting TP3 though. Maybe a Shadow Spleen play here too.
That would be really nice. I mean, with the little bleed
Especially
that
with
they
Goji's
have,
2 bleed.
I mean, that's so much AoE already. Because you're gonna
Yeah.
proc bleed.
Yep.
Ooh, Tyler is taking a lot of damage here, and he could
Ooh,
die
Eden bleed.
soon. He needs to take cover, and he is,
Oh,
fortunately.
oh, here we go.
But one shot, even from a wisp, will kill him at this very moment. So he needs to find some way to heal. It's Ignition Tank on the TP drop there as well.
Okay, nice.
And there's
I
also
mean,
a
they have so
Uke
much AoE.
printer, stage 2.
Oh, we didn't
Is
even
it?
see that. Okay, interesting. Not worth it with the ATG that they have though,
It was
and
around the
Reddy already had the
corner from the
bands.
AP round.
Mm, okay.
But yeah, I mean, that would have been really nice for red team before bans, but I
Yeah,
just didn't see it.
totally.
All right, now Disputed has the choice of if he's gonna go actually roll the pot or not. He does have the capacitor. He does know that
Yeah,
Ruddy rolled the pots, so it's like he might go another route here. He might go like full AP round and just try to go that way. Who knows?
to play.
But he is losing time here, definitely.
I think the safest option for him is to roll and get
I
the bans because like
agree.
you do have capacitor, and you might run into the risk of just being lacking going into stage 3, stage 4
Mm-hmm.
with not the best build. So I'd hope that he gets bans, but it is kind of slow right now, unfortunately. A little too slow.
I do like how blue team does have the Gorist Tome as well. There is a
Yep.
card that dropped on the stage out of a shrine that Tyler got. Though I don't know how useful it's going to be here. I mean, like, I don't know if there's any multi shops that have some cool stuff in it. I know there's equipment multi shop, but that's you don't really need a card for that here either. So
Tyler out of money already. Gonna end up just leaving now.
zero
Got a focus
dollars,
crystal.
perfect.
Yeah.
Love that.
Nothing too crazy on this stage. Just the focus crystal so far that we've seen on stage
Yeah,
3.
and red team is already going to stage 4, but I
Yeah.
mean we can see Disputed still on stage 2. That is a massive difference. He's still looting up the stage. He just did the bots, so he's gonna get bans. He's gonna leave after, but I mean, being a stage ahead is pretty dramatic lead.
Yeah, now Tyler has, I mean, doesn't know that Disputed is on stage 2 still, but can just play it a little bit safer. Already 2 stages ahead of Disputed. Tyler's looking really good. And Goji out to stage 4 now.
Starting off stage 4, there's a Void Seed at the start. I mean, there are a lot of enemies here, but I think they'll be fine. Grabbing a Shuriken from a multi-shop just at the start as well.
Nice.
It looks like Ruddy's taking the card to buy some chests before he goes, but he's kind of out of money at this point. Oh, no, he hasn't in-start TP yet. So he's taking the
No.
card as more of an economy choice here to see if there's a multi-shop up here, or just making chests cost less money so he can save some.
There's a fuel
This,
cell on Tyler, so that's probably going to get called out to Goji because that's a
ooh,
really impactful item also.
Brilliant
Oh, and a
Behemoth
behemoth.
out of a small chest in the middle
Okay.
of the map.
Wow. That just might be the difference maker, like the nail in the coffin for blue team here. Red team is just so far ahead, and now I mean these
Ooh.
items are very capable to kill
And
Mithrix.
a
Oh,
+5 for Ruddy. So what happened there actually,
yep.
Ruddy got hit by a needle and then got bounced into another needle by the beetle guard, and then that was it.
Yeah,
So
man.
now looking at blue team, right? Ruddy's behind by 5 minutes, and now they kind of have to depend on Disputed to kind of blaze ahead, but he's over a stage behind. That's gonna be
Yeah,
really
I
tough.
would still say Ruddy might be ahead of Disputed here, but also Disputed does have the gas that Ruddy didn't have, so this TP will be a little bit easier,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully. But
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
also going to be a few minutes later that he hits the TP, so it might even be a double boss. I
yeah,
don't even
that's
know.
true. Void key for Goji. They just got out of the Void Seed that they took out. There's a Magma Worm for the boss on stage 4, and the boss item is Squid
Oh,
Polyp. So
yeah.
good.
Okay.
It seems like this imp has been kind of, or was a little bit problematic. So
Yeah.
hopefully Disputed doesn't
We saw Tyler
have too many
struggle on it as
problems.
well.
Like going down to like 10 health, man. It was really
Yeah.
close.
No wraps or rose bucklers, no opals.
Mm-mm. Goji getting the
There,
behemoth.
there was a crowbar printer on stage 4, I believe,
Oh,
which with this capacitor could be really impactful as well.
I would be so scared of giving up the bleed though, or not the bleed. Sorry,
Yeah.
the speed.
Speed. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. As nice as bleed is, this is more of a capacitor at this point. But
Yeah, we're burst build, Mando.
all right, or sorry, not Goji. Ruddy is done with stage 3 boss, and looks like he's just marking something to see if he needs to go back down on the lower floors to get anything else. Looks like he's just gonna loot up top here with the card before he goes.
There was a scrapper stage 3, but I don't think
Oh,
the printers were impactful enough, probably.
Moko would
He
have
could
been
have got a few
nice.
mochas, but
Yeah,
it would have been
but
like 3 of them, maybe.
yeah, it's a little tough.
Yeah.
Not like the AP rounds, man.
Yeah, on the last stage. With the Uke printer, this TP3 would have been really cozy for both of them if that was the case. Maybe greeting the ATG was a little bit too greedy and should just maybe take in the Uke, but Reddy did get the bans like instantly, so
Hmm.
didn't
It's
really have the chance for that.
another ban on red team as well in stage 4.
Nice.
I think it's tough. I think you do want to keep the ATG. The ATG is a
Yeah,
lot better
you
for
do.
Mithrix, right? Like theoretically, you shouldn't really be having too many problems before the moon. I mean, they had some AoE. They had Void
They do
Sent
have
and
Void Sent. Void Sent's
Gas
usually
on the
like
stage.
okay, I have AoE solved for TP, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that is true. Ooh, Tyler looking really
Oh,
low. Oh,
Tyler,
and taking a
what?
blast from I think what was that? What was that? It sniped him.
It might have been a squid that was corrupted.
Ah, oh man.
because he was getting just blasted.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate.
Okay. I mean, still a really big time advantage being on like a full stage ahead of Ruddy with also a +5. So still not bad for Tyler. Both leaving to stage 5 now. Tyler is so shaken up that just walked right over a chest, didn't even buy it.
Yeah,
Just
head in
leaving.
hands, just
Yeah.
man.
A bloom in the void key on stage 5.
There's
There's an
only
ICBM soup for Ruddy.
and he goes in
It
and
kept the
keeps his
ATG.
AGG. He lost
Oh
both
my
bands
god.
though, and he has the
Oh
capacitor
man.
build. Dude,
So
no
the good thing
hesitation on
is,
that at all, by the way.
yeah, I don't mind that because like it is a team race. So like if you can get the good roll and have bands and ATG, because now all this information is being relayed to Disputed. Disputed's probably not even going to get the ICBM at this point because like, do you really get an ICBM or two bands and capacitor?
There was a scrapper on this stage though, right?
There was.
Hmm?
Is there enough greens? But Disputed's so far back at this
He's
point.
so back.
It's tough. It's tough. There are enough greens for it.
I do think the needle tick play out of the key was good, by the way, as well. They only had like a few bleed each, so this will just do a lot of extra damage here.
Yeah. The bloom is also obviously a play,
I
whether it's
think
good or not,
it's
just
just too
RNG.
late, right? Like
Yeah, they already
you
have
kind of
such a
want him
solid build.
earlier. Yeah.
If they were like kind of struggling and didn't really know what their actual single target build was, then yeah,
I'd
we're
love
really starving for a pillar skip.
I'd love to see a bloom on like stage 2 or 3 or something, but
Yeah,
it's tough. Another Void Sent Flame drop from TP here as well. Disputed is out to stage 4, but I mean, blue team's on stage 5, so
yeah, it's got to be an instant hit TP for blue team here.
and they really need to find that behemoth if they want to catch up on damage as well, especially with the capacitor,
Yeah,
and especially with Ruddy losing bans, which is scary.
yeah, that is scary. At this point, Roddy just wants a pillar skip equipment and gets a Dios
Oh,
from a chance shrine.
little bit late
So
on that, but
yeah.
hey, there is one
We
there.
always see the Dios after the +5 happens. It's
It's so
great.
brutal, dude.
And we saw last time with the AWU skip or an AWU kill of some sort. Forget who that was.
I don't even remember. Tyler is gonna be the first one out of the stage. It looks like Koji's kind of training the enemies a little bit outside the TP. It looks like they're having a little bit of a comfort issue with this one. Trying to be safe here as much as they can be.
Yeah, Goji is playing for the first place in this race, so
Mm-hmm.
does have to keep the deaths low. Hopefully no deaths.
Another
We
fuel
have a
cell for
void
Tyler.
infested Gup on Disputed.
Of course we do.
This is gonna be a stage for Disputed, I believe.
I think so, unfortunately. God.
Get the Dios from that chance shrine. Surely already called it out.
Oh,
Oh,
he
doesn't have the
did.
money for it.
Now he should. There he goes.
Nice.
I mean,
A
that's nice.
Warhorn on
Ooh,
Tyler.
that's really nice
That's
here.
really nice.
Disputed, now that he has a Dios, should be able to play a little bit more aggressively.
Yeah.
Like mentally here, he should be able to just be like, all right, we just gotta do some crazy shit. Gotta catch up. My teammate's down 5 minutes. We gotta go.
Yep.
They
I think
both
that's what he's
missed
gonna
the
do.
behemoth
Right
though.
into the cave. Yeah.
And look at this, red team on the moon. So let's see how their mythic site goes. No one has a pillar skip as of right now, so they're gonna have to do pillars. We'll
Yep.
see.
Do you take Stompers here? No. In soup.
I'm thinking.
There's a watch printer on Goji? Okay. Right next to the TP?
Well, we missed
I did not
that.
see that.
So to tell it looks like Goji doesn't want to get too many. It looks like they kind of want to keep their speed and AP rounds and multiplier here. I don't blame them
You know, it's a nice little
going
combo they got.
going too far in without like a guaranteed like feather or something or saver spaces. It is a little bit risky to go too far in. I don't
Still
know if
has
I
3
take.
AP rounds too.
I think if I had a way to use head stompers for damage, I'd take it, but they don't. So
Yeah, I guess no quail, no movement equipment.
Yeah.
You have like stuff you can do with the ramps and sliding. I haven't practiced it too much, but definitely an
You,
option.
you can get a little height, but it's okay, you know. And but the thing is they might give up their bands to get headset also, so
Yeah.
it's also like ah,
But then you have time save, and you already have AP rounds and watches and Neotic Behemoth. Like it's
it's
still a
hard.
solid build without the band capacitor. Obviously, the
Yeah.
band capacitor is really nice, but even capacitor alone, it's still Warhorn proc for Tyler at least. But yeah, there's no stoppers because Tyler's doing pillars. So
There was a hard light,
yeah,
happy mask. There was I think a brain coat. Oh,
yeah, that's
Ruddy
awesome.
might lose this Dios that he got a little bit earlier. Hopefully he doesn't. Actually, the brooch is saving him a lot here as well.
Yeah, a lot of extra HP.
The thing about brooch is it only gets better the more curse stacks you take. So he's actually using it quite well.
Yep, and they have a lot of AoE for it too. Lots of procs. Better than Aegis. Crazy,
That is crazy.
actually.
One brooch does more work. Wowie. Luckily, there are two design pillars at soup here, so Tyler already on his second pillar. He's gonna get done pretty quick.
Nice.
I think
That's
even
good.
with the +5, Tyler might place in front of red team or blue team. Sorry,
I think so too. As long as the Mithrix fight goes okay, this is looking like really promising, honestly, for red team.
they are playing this pretty well. Goji is taking a lot of damage though, and they don't have the Dios that blue team has,
Mm,
so they got to be a little bit
yep,
careful. I mean, losing that much health to pillars before the fight is kind of also a bad omen, and that kind of stuff sticks in your head too. You go in the fight knowing you're a little bit weaker. It's really clear that Goji doesn't have a lot of healing here either. Only like a scythe with one crits, which not
the
very
bungus.
ideal. I mean, hard to
Definitely
bungus
have
in
to
Mithrix,
maybe
but
use that,
possible
yeah, during the cutscene, maybe
beforehand.
even before starting it up.
Hmm.
And you do have the line of sight things. I guess there's no drones. I guess. Oh my! Only for Ruddy there's a drone. So I mean,
Goji
you're gonna
has
have all the
one.
aggro on them. Oh, Goji does have one. You're right. I was looking at Tyler. So Tyler and
Tyler,
Disputed both without a drone.
Tyler starting off the fight right
So
now
I
as
mean,
well.
Tyler might be struggling a bit. Has a good amount of speed though, so see how they play it.
Looking at a speeded screen, he just passed a multi-shop with the fuel cell in it, but it also had a chrono bobble. And honestly, the chrono bobble looks really good here. With no speed in the build or anything like that, that would give you a lot of extra time to do damage without worrying about dodging.
Yeah, the fight would be a lot safer for sure. Is an option. So I probably wouldn't even think about it and just take the fuel cell, just because
Yeah,
fuel cell capacitor bans. But
it does damage. It's good, but
yeah,
if they're
I know
worried
the chrono
about
bubble is an
dying,
interesting play.
I
Yeah.
think it'd be okay.
Hmm.
Tyler is doing pretty well here, actually.
Yep. Conserving the
Already
slides for when he really needs it.
already almost down through phase one. Meanwhile, Goji is starting up the vent right now to go up top.
Double Z construct for disputed for the TP now.
I mean, at least he has
But
Void Sent. I think it's okay.
yeah, their build is perfectly fine for this.
Keep in mind, Goji is currently at this moment the front runner. They do not have a +5, so we're looking to see kind of what their time is compared to Disputed's at the moment. And
Yeah,
we'll,
disputed fighting for second. Tyler fighting for second as well.
I
I
think Tyler could
I
finish
think
before
Tyler gets,
Disputed.
yeah, the behemoth as well. Like the build is just better. I mean, there's no ATG on blue or red team, and dispute is looking rough right now. Needs to be
Uh-oh.
careful.
He does have the Dios though still, but
Yep.
he does not want to pop it here, especially before the fights. Having the Dios in the fight is an amazing strength.
Yeah, you can just be so much more comfortable.
But he's losing so much time by having to walk away from the teleporter. And he does have to, really. He's going back in now. He feels a little bit more comfortable after clearing out some of the ads, but there's just not a lot of healing to go around. Disputed isn't one of the players with the healing drone. So all of the enemies are looking
Yep.
at him, and he doesn't have a ton of healing. He has a slug, and Lepton actually helping him out there a little bit as well. Tyler in the middle of phase
Phase
3,
three already.
down
Yeah,
halfway with the capacitor, so looking very good. The damage is
it's
very
gonna be like a
clean,
35-minute run probably for Tyler here.
which is
Really
already
good
crazy
with a plus
because
five.
he with a +5. Very good. Missing a
Oh,
capacitor there, unfortunately.
yep.
Losing a little bit of time. Goji's getting through pretty fast though as well. That might have been a crit capacitor there. I didn't see, but that was a lot of damage. And getting into phase two. Phase two with the capacitor is always so nice as well. You just get guaranteed wisp kills very quickly.
Yep.
And Tyler is looking to finish off phase three here. He might save the capacitor bans for the
Yeah.
phase four
Being
skip.
careful with the shurikens here.
He's actually pre-firing them into the
Yep.
ground, so he doesn't actually accidentally use bans, which is
Really
very
smart.
good. You don't really see a lot of that. Here we go with capacitor, trying to get
Focus
focus crystal
crystal.
damage. Yeah,
Nice.
and good phase four skip.
Good skip.
Very well done
Huge.
for Tyler. I don't remember where their death was, but they played an outstanding loadout here.
Yeah, what was that? Was it? It was stage 3? Was it? I really don't remember.
It's like gone out
Yeah.
of my memory. No, it was stage
Me
four.
too.
It was the
Was it
squid. It
stage
was the
4?
squid.
Oh, yeah, it was during in the void seed, Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good job though. Nice. And Goji hopefully following them up with a first place here.
It's tough to see blue team still meandering around stage five. They just gotta go, man.
Yeah. I mean, capacitor bands actually Reddy has a recycler? Where did the capacitor go?
I
Maybe it was just found on this stage. I'm sure. Getting a void Dios now.
Okay. Interesting choice.
Is but Plimp, Needle Tick,
Do you
Void Crit,
do you think he's gonna try to get a bear and then like? Oh,
Polyloot.
he has a bear. He could get a
Yeah, it
pillar
is a
skip
pillar
if he
skip.
jumps off right now.
It's really not bad, but I mean, it's just tough because you're already kind of just fighting for third or fourth here.
Yeah.
Goji's already so far ahead, just has to play this safe. Doesn't have a Dios though, so relying on this single Teddy to save them if needed.
Oh god. Goji has half a phase left to get into with their loadout. Meanwhile, Disputed is just getting onto the moon. So if Goji dies before this ends, Disputed might have a chance at not getting the third.
Yeah,
Maybe a second
I think Tyler
place.
just seals first place here
I
at
think
this
so
point.
too. It's so fast.
Disputed having a 5-minute moon is just not gonna happen. So
Goji
good job for
looking
Tyler.
like they're lining up for the phase 4 skip soon. They have Mithrix low. They're going to do a little bit more damage.
Don't have the shurikens, which is nice for this part.
All right, let's see if they get it.
Not using focus crystal, doesn't have a focus crystal. Oh
Barely
no,
missing it.
didn't get it. Okay,
Wow.
play it safe. You have capacitor.
It's interesting in
Getting
that
speed back
Ruddy
first.
did not take the capacitor to the moon. I mean, obviously, Ruddy has no bans, right? But, I mean, what are they going to really play in soup, you know? Like, they should have taken the
Yeah,
capacitor.
yeah. I
I-
guess unless Ruddy knows that he's gonna go for a red item no matter what and re-roll it, is my only idea. Like I think he knows how good the seed is because I mean it was capacitor bans stage 2
You think
and
he's
so
going
much
to give up
AOE and
a
it.
feather and an ATG ICBM?
That's the only reason I could see taking the recycler unless the capacitor
You
was
have
like
to.
so far away from the TP and where he was on stage 5. Like
Okay, listen.
why else
If
would
I
he?
were him and there was a really good red, I would jump off to secure the plimp so I don't lose the ATG kind of missile combo and then take the red. I would lose the
Yeah,
feather here, but I mean, if it's a good enough red,
yeah.
But
The
I don't
feather shouldn't matter.
like it's nice, but like
Uh,
it looks like he's going up
I
for
mean,
a
he's gonna have to take a death regardless
yeah.
for the pillar skip.
He's gonna try the
I don't
disputed
know.
variant of the host skip
Yeah, I
here.
guess. Might as well try it. Speeded, on the other hand, just going for the first pillar here.
And he blocks one.
Nice.
Reddy's
Now
like
it's
put
kind
up
of just
his
a time
hand.
waste.
Yeah, because he's like, I just
'Cause-
wanted to die there, actually. And he's like, dude. Dude,
That's
imagine he
funny.
pulls it off, though. Like, all the way up.
He's gonna get like 3 of them.
Ah, there it
Oh,
is.
there we go.
Minus 2,000 health. All right. So, Reddy
And minus
got
like 30 seconds on that.
Wungus, Plimp, Lysate, Vrit, Polyloot, Needle Tick, and Safer Spaces. What a haul,
I
honestly.
mean, value. Honestly, yeah. The Lysate's not even bad with Suppressive Fire. Just the
Yeah.
Void crit.
Meanwhile, Dispute is almost done with his pillars on his second one right now. But man, I mean, red team really came to play today, to be honest.
Yeah, they pushed it. Pushed it really good.
And we're gonna bring them in right now and talk to them about that run. Hello, red team.
So bread.
Hello.
Yo.
So you guys won dramatically. Both blue
Oh
team
yeah.
members not even in the Mythics fight yet.
Oh,
Yep.
jeez.
Yeah. So how do you guys feel about that run? That being said.
Feels
Aside
pretty good.
from the +5, I think pretty good. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
capacitor bands and good amount of speed, some APR,
AoE.
crit, AoE, yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
were blue team did not find the behemoth either.
Uh
You guys missed a few things. Namely, there was an ATG stage 1 in a large chest. And Ruddy played the blue portals and found an ICBM for it. And it actually worked out. Um,
Lost their bans for it though.
which
uh
was pretty painful.
Yeah.
There was a recycler, and Ruddy rerolled a bloom into avoid Dios, took the death. Also, there was a Dios in stage 4 in a shrine that you didn't find,
Yep.
Tyler. That would have been really nice. It was right next to spawn. It was the shrine right in front of you guys. It was the
Oh,
second hit.
okay.
Pretty sure it was a
Um,
Teddy and a Void or and a Dios in that.
yep. So I don't think you guys missed really anything else. You guys played it well, got bans quick, capacitor, behemoth up, and went to the moon and got it done. So really good job, guys.
Yeah, good shit.
hell yeah.
Thank you.
Was there any
We're
part of the run that was like scary? I guess it was stage 3 TP, huh? Or
oh yeah,
Tyler at least.
you had like
Yeah, I
10
just
health
walked
left.
right into that.
Yeah.
6, actually.
Ooh,
It was actually interesting seeing the decision between the gas and the bleed on stage 1 in the try shop.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
we talked about it.
Yeah.
Actually what happened is I asked Tyler what the stage 1 boss was, and I asked him to hit the boss first. And if it was a Beetle Queen, I would have taken the gas, but since it was a Vagrant, I took the bleed.
Nice.
And then it ended up paying
Fair.
off extra because I got the second bleed afterwards. So
Yeah.
worked out pretty well.
And there was a lot of AoE on in the run, like the Void Sense, and then there was the Yuka printer if you guys wanted to go into that, or did you guys
Oh,
see that
I
actually?
just did
The Yuka
not see
printer?
that. No.
I
It
It
didn't
was
was
see
stage
that, no.
2. It was next to
right
the AP
next to
printer.
right around the corner from it. It was like a couple of paces away, but no one went around that corner, I
Yeah.
guess. So
Near the big rock area.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, that would have helped as well, but only for the people who didn't get bans right away and didn't have the ATG. So Goji, I guess, was the only one
Yeah.
who was in that situation.
I really like how Disputed is playing this right now. He has 2 focus crystals and he's using all of his time to get in as close as possible to use them. Oh, he got swatted away. But like generally, like it's really nice to see people using it on Mythics, even though it can be a little bit scary. We can see Ruddy doing the same thing as well here, just trying to farm up as much damage as quickly as possible. Dispute on to phase 2, Ruddy on to phase 3. They're still going for third and fourth here, but it's important that they grab some Mythics practice on the first loadout today, just to make sure we're
Yeah.
on even pacing here.
Yeah, that
Race,
is
I
a
was
first and
really
second.
Race, I was really thinking about playing Mythics without any defensive items.
Should
And
do
like I
it.
don't know if you saw in phase 1, but I was sitting like way on the outside of the arena and I was like, I'm just gonna do what Ray showed me in that video and just jump over Mythics and then have to dodge like one attack, and
It's easy.
worked pretty well.
Yep.
All
That's
those.
why we see like railgunner fights with Chrono Bobble and stuff. Like he doesn't even get to you when you're on the edge of the arena.
Mm-hmm. He just doesn't have the the cooldowns like for E7. He just doesn't. Oh my God! Already taking a full pizza
Yeah.
blast there from Saber Spaces. He
Oh my
does
god.
have a Dio's left. He has because he has 2, but still scaring me either way. And that's why I think him and Disputed are feeling like they can play so aggressive here with the focus crystal as well. And Ready?
Ooh,
Oh,
nice
does
skip.
get the skip. Beautiful. Really
Nice.
clean.
I don't know what that was. Maybe like plimp or something.
Great job.
I think it was M1
Sh-
into the
It may
void
be
site.
shuriken.
It looked like he
Yeah, Shuriken's a
M2'd as
possibility
well.
too.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of things it could have been, I guess. Nice though, really
I
good.
do see a lot of like void scent helping out with skips though, it seems like. Ooh, Speed taking a shockwave there. He's not dead yet. He does have the Dio still, but he's got to play a
No
little bit
watches either.
more safer than Ruddy because no saver spaces here. At least he's starting
I was
pizza
expecting
phase
the
now.
fight to be a little bit faster for Disputed, but I guess it's just because he got here a little bit later.
He took a long time getting here, and even though he did have 4
Yeah.
AP rounds, a little bit extra, and he had like an ATG, it's just like it's tough.
Yeah, I think
Nobody
the
else
fault of
printed
Disputed's. No,
I don't know.
we didn't even notice it
really.
until like
You
you
printed
were printing them.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, there's a watch printer." But yeah, no one wanted to go into that. I mean, a lot of good white items were, what, AP rounds, a lot of speed. Like there was stuff to lose, but
I mean, mine was nice. I just lost 2 focus crystals, so I just essentially had
Yeah.
focus crystals that work everywhere afterwards. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty sweet.
and that stuff you can tell for your teammate or to your teammates as well, which is really cool with the printer seating. We saw
Yeah.
Ruddy getting the ICBM and losing the bands, and probably told Disputed like, "Hey, like you can get the ICBM if you want, but you're gonna lose the bands." So I think we
Yeah.
saw Disputed just kind of decline it.
Spirit is close. He's the last one left. If he can get a skip here, that would be ideal. He's gonna have to wait through another pizza if he wants one though. He's one shot away as well from dying, so hopefully he keeps that Dio's a little bit longer.
This is all to beat his teammate. See if he can do it.
He's got it, surely.
It's tough to pick Commando as your first pick survivor and then get 3rd and 4th place, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry, I should wait till they were here to say that.
Nice face
But
one
yeah,
skip from Disputed as well.
but yeah, it was blue team picking Commando, and then red team having the ability to ban a certain skill, so banning roll, which, I mean, yeah, please,
No one wanted to actually do that.
yeah.
And what time is? All right, well, it doesn't really matter placement here, so let's just bring in blue team. We'll let Disputed charge up the ship, and then we'll talk to him about it. Hello, blue team. Disputed, keep
What a
charging
blue.
the ship. It's okay. You guys got 3rd and 4th on this one, just letting you know. But how was the run overall? And we'll tell you what you missed after. Nothing too big, but
Just
It
slow.
was- It was a decent run. We just went slow.
Yeah.
there was
Yeah, I think.
there was
Yeah,
a
no, you go.
behemoth in a large, or not large. It was in a small chest in the middle of Abyssal, in the main area. Just that would have been nice. And other than that, I don't really think. I mean, I don't think either of you guys went to the watch printer stage 5.
No.
No.
But I mean, that was like a tactical choice, I assume. But other than that, there wasn't really anything that you guys missed that was huge. Everyone got
Yeah.
the void key and saw what was in it. Reddy, you had the most different run. With the ICBM losing bands on the capacitor build, a little bit rough, but it was okay.
Yeah, I
It
needed
was-
something different with the stage 3 death.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think we were just playing slow pretty much that entire run.
I think it was fine, but I think Potts got you trouble dispute.
yeah, they did.
Yeah, you should have just kind of hit TP and realized that you could just do it later.
Yeah, well, so Ruddy got it, and then that boosted my confidence.
Yeah.
Like, I can get this shit too.
Well, that's the thing with pots is that it's kind of RNG, where like you could get like a really good roll and land it perfectly, or you could do what you did. Unfortunately, it's just it's never perfect.
Yeah. I was hoping there'd be like something at the soup too for the Dios,
Yeah,
and it just wasn't.
I know. Good
Fine.
start.
We'll just crush their loadout.
Yeah, it just
Arrow
flop
Rain
back and
Huntress.
forth. Oh yeah, I forgot it's Arrow Rain. Jesus.
Anyone's game.
It doesn't matter. We got to get M1.
True.
And I mean, just a reminder with the way we've seen team races work, like historically, it's really usually always just a back and forth fest. So even though you guys got a third, fourth this time, don't feel like you're out. You have plenty of time to swing back in. So,
Lots of room.
Don't
But-
listen to Race. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
it is 5-1 at the moment, though. That being said, so keep that in mind. But if you get first and second, tie it right back up.
Yep.
Anyway,
Alright.
we'll
Good luck
we'll
on
go into
Hunter.
Huntress and we'll see you guys after.
All
Later,
right.
everybody.
See ya.
See ya.
All right.
There we go.
Loadout 2. So, Huntress with Big Blink and Arrow Rain.
Yep. Maybe
Yeah.
not the preferred loadout, but Goji said
Huh?
it. Like at least the primary's the more consistent one for Gauntlet.
Man,
And there's
could
a
you
bleed printer
imagine?
right off the bat,
Oh, okay.
right on spawn. So that could be a very interesting choice here.
It's some early damage for sure. How
A
fast do
scrapper
you
right
think?
next to it as well.
How fast do you think they're gonna go here on this run? They have Arrow Rains. They don't have any like band or reliable band procking
Yeah.
in their builds. So
I mean, personally, I would scout this stage and see how many items we're looking at. We already see that there's a blood shrine. And I mean, depending on how many white items I think I can get, I might try to get a fuck ton of bleed and just go after that, to be honest.
I don't know.
There's a bunch of different strategies for this stage. It's tough.
You could. I just feel like it's hard for me to gamble and bleed with Huntress. It feels like it just feels
Yeah,
like a gamble to me. I know you gotta take what you got, but like
It's a gamble for full looting runs, but it's really not for Gauntlet runs. Gauntlet's a whole different thing, and having that much damage secured on Huntress, because I mean, there is a way to have the auto aim go to what enemy you want. Like it's not like it's super random. So having all that bleed for TP bosses and Mithrix in the future is pretty impactful.
I would, if I were in this team race, I would be like, one of us go bleed, one of us not go bleed. But I'm still like, I don't know, I'm just still shaky on it. Maybe it's the best play here though. Wood Sprite from a whatever equipment barrel right there is another equipment barrel that blue team is going for, and it's a Gooba, which is a little bit more damage. That would be nice for the TPs at least as well.
Yeah, Ready keeping the wood sprite though. It's looking
Interesting.
like wood
I
sprite's
mean,
cozy.
I guess so. And no healing drone to their name yet either. So also, no one's really found a lot of loot. And it looks like
No.
Goji took the war banner for bleed there in the multi shop, looking for just like a maybe an easier time in teleporter here. Not having the phase blink as a dodging tool, just having the big blink kind of means that they might want more speed. Another bleed
Yep,
next to
Tyler
TP.
getting bleed.
Ready taking the war banner as well.
Oh wow, there's actually a lot of bleed on this stage without the printer.
There was one in the multi shop, one in a chest, printer as well.
Yeah.
It's interesting. And I don't really see much else. There's a backup mag on Disputed. I don't even know where we found that. That could have been in the multi shop for all I know, to be honest. So
Yeah, I don't think anyone's hit the blood shrine yet, unless I missed it. So maybe they can use that after TP. But
has anyone
might
checked?
be a time sink to try to find loot on this stage.
It might be. As for the upcoming stages, it's not like we have pot rolling again either. We have wetland for the rest of the day. We have silver pools after and grove. So kind of what I worry about with going into stages 3 and 4 is that we have a lot of tankier enemies and stuff. And we just need to secure some damage before that point. Some AoE would be really nice.
Yeah, AoE would be huge.
Especially for sulfur pools. Well, it's like
Even
we're
for this
still looking.
teleporter.
Yeah, I know. Beetle Queen with Arrow Rain is fun for sure.
Goji almost done with the TP now. Gonna have a bunch of beetle guards to deal with though. Oh, and taking a blast there.
Oh,
You press Q for the wood sprite.
please press Q.
It's more healing. There we go.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
I mean, not that it gave them that much, but it's something.
Yeah, it's always something. Is that
Alright,
another stealth kit? It is from the TP.
lovely.
So Reddy's gonna have 2 war banners and 2 stealth kits.
The speed build.
Yeah,
Yeah. We love that.
a wrap on Disputed.
Yeah, it's
But Disputed's finding like the good items.
the utility chest for next to TP. So everyone should be able to get that one. Or, I mean, both teams will
Yeah.
find it, I assume. Honestly, I know there's not a lot of healing going around here, but Speeded found the healing drone. I would just get the
Oh,
Gouda.
there's a pennies printer. Loses the wrap to it.
Ah, man. He's gonna go all in. Look at this
He's
man.
gonna go all in. Yeah.
like,
Which is okay. At least kept the bag on mag, but like at this point,
Mm.
I don't know.
Has anyone checked up top of the flower? Okay, it looks like Tyler's doing it right now. Doesn't seem like there's just that much. Maybe like the cave has some loot in there or something.
Mm,
Oh, Goji is a little bit low on health here as well. Still, again, I would hate for them to die after TP or something.
gets a
But
healing drone, huge.
it looks like Goji's leaving the wrap on the ground, looking for some macro play here, maybe with the penny printer or
That was a free
the
blue
speed
portal,
printer.
huh?
Yeah,
Looks like it. Cool.
we'll see
That's
who goes
a fun
in.
one to see in team races. Yeah, Tyler's not going in at all,
I
which
feel like everyone should
feel like he
go
should.
in. Yeah, even if they
Yeah.
don't check the soup, just cycle it. Just
especially since Goji's still looting, like you could have checked the item
actually.
and seen that it was
Oh,
Drone Man,
no,
and
no, no.
then Goji wouldn't go in there.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my god.
Ruddy knows that it's Drone Man
Yep.
now. So Ruddy is like, all right, my goal next stage, get 3 more green
Hey,
items,
greens.
and we're chilling. This is suddenly a very interesting race now. It's the race for
Goji all
Drone
in on
Man.
bleed.
All right, and getting that wrap as well by the TP. I think they left it still there. Yep.
Yeah, so now we're looking at greens. Where are the greens? Once Ruddy has enough greens, he's hitting blue and winning. So
But Goji's also going straight to TP here. I mean, it's going to be interesting that the top,
man.
the players on the top, rather, are going to get Drone Man, and the players on the bottom are going to have to go into different builds, more of like some scouting builds or something. It's funny how this is only really possible with team races here like this. Like, you in no other arena would you know what the soup's going to have. So
Yeah, there's no
Ruddy,
foresight like that.
unfortunately, losing his elixir to the blood shrine there. A little bit of a greed play. I don't know what he's looking
He's
for
really looking
specifically.
for drones.
Oh, right.
That's it.
Right. No, I don't.
Has
I don't
3
blame
drones
him.
now.
But it is interesting.
I mean, the thing is, it's taken a while.
It
like
is.
now, red team's been on stage 2 for like 2 minutes now.
And they're already starting TP. Tyler's starting up. So
Yeah.
is Disputed. They're pretty synced up. The bottom row players versus the top row kind of thing.
The Preon undisputed, by the way.
Yeah, he found that in an equipment bar a little bit earlier. I forgot to say something. Even though that's my whole job. He's on
We'll
the
see
boss,
how
doesn't
the
really get a
damage is
lot of
holding up, though.
damage. I mean,
Yeah.
with only pennies and a sticky bomb, I mean, and glaive being like the main damage here for AoE stuff, it's a little bit
Gonna farm a bit
uh-oh.
now.
Getting some penny value here from the Titan. He's really obviously wanting that wrap back, but it is what it is. Ready going right for the newt, dodging a laser barely to get it. And
Hopefully he's able to get enough greens for it.
infusion from TP. I mean, that's an extra green.
Okay. Yep. There's a green tri shop as well that we saw like cliffside.
So it just needs one more.
Yep, one more green, which maybe this chance shrine that he's near. Not too sure.
What I worry about is Ruddy not finding a green and staying too long on this stage to try to find one. But
yeah, definitely a possibility. There might just not be another green for him on this stage, which
yeah, that's
would
the
suck.
thing. I mean, he's looting up. He
there's
does
always
have double pennies though with wrap, so he can loot up a lot, especially with the Titan.
yeah, and I mean does have white items for a green soup if needed. So isn't going to be forced to not take Drone Man coming out of this stage. but it's just how much are you going to lose for it?
Mm-hmm.
But 4 drones already on Ruddy, like, 1 drone man is going to be huge.
Remind me, did Tyler actually check the portal, or did he just like go through?
No, Tyler
Okay.
didn't even go into the blue. So both
Yeah.
of the
Okay.
red team players have the ability to get drone man, but don't even know it's there, which is the issue. And which is why when you have the free blue and it's a team race, like at least one person has to go in.
You have to
You
go.
have to check for this reason specifically. Like a stompers or drone man, like you have to coordinate that. You really do.
Yeah, I made it up in my head that Tyler checked for some reason. It was just disputed. So I want to make sure.
Yeah, no. So only blue team has this knowledge, and it's gonna be huge because Ruddy's already so prepared for it. 4 drones already.
Yeah,
It's gonna
and
be crazy damage.
he doesn't have the greens yet, obviously, but he's gonna have to go to the blue portal next stage. It seems like. Fortunately,
Yeah.
the newts on sulfur pools are pretty easy to get, pretty easy to find. Also, I just want to point out there's like not really any good builds yet that are made. There's a little bit of bleed going around, which is okay, but there's still no AoE
Syringe
either.
on Goji now.
It's tough. Oh, Disputed found a bandolier as well as the tri-shop. So that should be enough for Ruddy to go get a
Ooh.
drone man here. And
Another
starting
bleed
off
dagger
quick.
on Disputed.
Mm,
What was this on the Mando run?
I know, dude. I mean,
Then
yeah,
the
let's
capacitor would
swap
have
the
been.
builds here. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, looks like Reddy's going back to try to loot up as much as he can. Red team is on stage 3. Well, actually, Goji's leaving a little bit more before they go. They're leaving now, though. I think it's
One more
funny.
white item
Yeah,
is enough for Ruddy here to get. Actually, gets a green, so perfect. Drone
that
man's
was
definitely being acquired.
the bandolier that Disputed hopefully called out.
Nice.
I mean, Ruddy is not short on any money here with the wrap and double penny combo with the Titan. Has had over $1,000. So
Might be too
also,
much money.
yeah, maybe he might actually go out of his
The
way to loot
greed play here.
everything, and that
Yeah.
might cost him some time. It's like pennies saves you time until you're like, oh, how much could I actually buy though? You know, and then it's like, oh, you're
Yeah.
losing time again.
And how much do you need to buy when you know you have drone man and 4 drones coming next stage? Like,
Yeah, speaking of capacitor, we have one on stage 3 here in a multi-shop. Everyone should see it. Everyone passes by it. It's in the middle of the map. The good thing
okay.
about this map and Scorch Acres is just the abundance of equipment tri-shops. You just have such a choice so early on in the run to be able to
Yep.
start crafting a build. So hopefully they get bans somewhere. Looks like blue team is settling with Preon here.
Yeah, Tyler going for that capacitor. I don't know, like it can be good, but they just need stuff for
They
a
need
build.
stuff.
There's a crowbar on this stage, but that's not going to be enough by itself.
Mm-mm. And here we
In
go.
blue
We
now for
see
Ruddy.
him going in. It's always him that gets like the head sitter drone man in the blue portals, and it's
Yep.
I think other people would start checking him.
Yeah, Red Team's going to be really disappointed with themselves when they realize they pretty much had the opportunity handed to them on stage 1 to
Ooh,
know about it.
and
At
there
least
it is. You can
some of
see
those team
the
play aspects that not everyone's super used to yet.
yeah. I mean, Goji, I think before we started today said the last time they played in team race was like what 6 to 7 months ago. So
Yeah,
it's not
definitely
always
not the norm for
fresh.
everyone. Yeah.
Mhm. All right, now stage 3, drone man. Look how many drones Ruddy has. It's gonna be really hard to rip away first from Ruddy here. And speaking of that, I mean, look at Tyler, who's down to 10 health.
Oh,
He got
jeez.
a 7 health, dude. Again, he got to 6 health last run. Please don't die. Actually, it's gonna
Oh,
be
you got to
kind of
dash
hard.
away. Oh my
Oh,
god.
dude.
Goji's cozy at least. There's a
Goji's
red item
cozy.
on Disputed. It's Kaggers.
Ooh. Oh,
Ceremonial
and there
daggers.
is the death. I think that was from a pest there at the end.
Right when the queen died too.
Yeah.
Man.
So there's still just so much left. Honestly, Tyler needs to
Yeah.
get to like an elevated position away from these beetle guards because that's kind of scary. Yeah, there you go.
No AoE items yet. The
Mhm.
bandolier is kind of just the AoE here.
Yeah, and there's
Really needs
another
to try to
bandolier
use it.
from TP. Probably need to pick that up so it's a little bit easier.
Yep.
But yeah, picking up those charges, getting some glaives in,
And
and
look
with
at
a
Reddy's
backup bag
damage.
too. Yeah, I mean it's
Just like no enemies can survive for much longer, so never even runs into the situation that Tyler ran into.
and so now the question is, can Ruddy survive Mithrix with like basically the items he has now, or does he want to loot more to try to get some more speed or survivability? I mean,
You just try to find a pillar skip.
you just try to go, but like, I mean, I'm just saying I hope he survives the fight is all. I
Yeah.
don't think he's gonna really spend time to get anything else, but if he's worried enough, he might. If Disputed calls out
Mhm.
some stuff, I mean, there's a speed item in the shipping request form, but Reddy doesn't have that, so it's like
Yep.
maybe eventually
It
we
was
could
an
get it.
ocular hut and a try shop, which maybe if there's an equipment drone, could be really good for Drone Man.
That is
But
actually
like,
very
it's
good.
not super necessary because I mean, just look at Reddy's build already. Like, just hit
Yeah,
these TPs, get through it, get to Mithrix, sped runtime.
yep. I think he should be able to get there. I mean, he has the glaive jump, even if he doesn't have phase blink to secure dodging every whatever. But I mean, blink arrow rain is also a dodge. Like most of his abilities do dodge, so
Yeah,
I think he'll be okay. Try to find that vase.
and most of
Oh,
the aggro is going
disputed.
to be on drone. Oh
Disputed is
yeah,
getting really low here. He just got a
with the
little bit
Kaggers
comboed
too.
there. He needs this healing drone to heal him, but he kind of ran away from it already. So looking for Bungus or Monster Tooth healing. More likely the latter.
Reddy
He
dumping
might
all his money into those close interactables and heading out. Smart.
Disputed might get hit here by Beetleguard's stray shot. Just got to be careful. Going for the arrow range to try to kill the Beetle Queens as fast as he can. Just stay on the edge of the map too, trying to stay away from the pests. He is real. Oh,
Oh, got stuck a little bit there.
and
Man,
there it is.
I bet that's a little bit frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, I think he went too far into the Beetle Queens there. If he had killed the pest first, that would have spawned ceremonial daggers that would have helped clear out the rest.
Yep.
And those were the real problems that he was facing there. So,
Yeah.
like, you always want to
Tough.
clear out the queens first, but sometimes when you have, like, kind of AoE like that, it might be better just to choose the life option.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff.
And
Well,
now I'm thinking
plus,
like,
hmm?
is that a speed printer? That is. I was just thinking if they found a speed printer, Reddy should just go all in. I think he's just
And
gonna
he
go all
is.
in
He's good.
because you
He's
just have to do pillars as quick as possible, traverse the moon as quick as possible is
That's
the goal.
exactly what he needed.
Yep.
He's chilling.
Wow. I was just about to bring that up, and it's right there. Wow. Okay. I mean,
I mean, with
stay alive, Reddy.
enough, like he can, with enough, he can skip with Big Blink. I don't know if he can get that much here, but
Yeah, I've never tested that. I don't know how much you need.
yeah, because no one ever uses it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know if you have like a Lysate, you can do it. With a Feather, I think he might even be fine with that much speed, but we'll see.
Opening all these equipments, trying his hardest to find something for a skip.
Mhm. At least the teams are a little bit equal here with a +5 on each side, but it's not equal in terms of power. I mean the TP is right in the middle of a Void Seed actually, which is kind of bad for Ruddy if he brings the drones into it, because his drones might die. So he's trying to play around it, spawning the boss inside of the Void Seed so it can die first, which is smart. Tyler's going to do the
Yeah.
same thing. It just takes too long to clear the Void Seed before you start, so might as well just
I wonder if Reddy should
send
be
it.
scouting blues for Disputed now, kind of try to dig Disputed out of this hole, because it's not a great build other than the fact that Drone Man was available.
I mean, Disputed should just be going in the blue portals anyway. I mean, he has a +5 now.
Yeah.
He needs to try to salvage them. So, and Ruddy dies.
Oh, was that fall damage? What was that?
Did he, did by chance, did he shift through the vent? Or did he get a void
I'll
touch?
clip back on that.
It was a collapse. Wow. Well, listen, I think even with a drone man, he has a chance to win here. But that is brutal. Void mushroom.
Oh, yeah. Void mushroom. Dropped the mushroom, left it on the ground, ran around, and then just like walked right back into it on accident. That's tough.
Dude,
Oh man. With the drone man
you
lead too.
hate
Yeah,
to
I still
see
do
it.
think potentially first place here for Ruddy, but that's tough. It's tough to think about. And Ruddy thinks that the other team has a drone man somewhere,
Oh,
because
you
like
have to.
you would think.
You have to
But
assume. Yeah.
yeah. But no. Red team's not gonna have any opportunity to get this drone man. Unless they hit the blue portal on this stage, which they did not.
Nope.
Is Goji like full coping? What's happening?
I
No,
don't know what they're
yeah.
doing right now. It looks like they're looking. No, they're looking
The
for the
void
extra
seed.
void enemies. Yeah, they just want to break it
Oh,
so they
okay.
could charge it. It looks like
I thought the
Tyler already
TP was
cleared it.
peeking out a little bit, but I
No,
don't think
it's
it is
right
actually.
in the middle. Actually, it's
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
and just unfortunately their Reaver, went up through a vent and went up top, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh man, like,
Stalled it.
and they had to go chase it down. That's more time loss. Like, dude.
Disputed preemptively scrapping on the last stage for the hoof printer on stage 4. Good
Ooh.
call outs from Ruddy there.
Goji took a lot of damage going down to the TP here. They need to get some Monster Tooth healing
Ooh.
or something. One Larva touch is enough to take them
Grab the
down,
Monster
but they're
Teeth.
okay. It's like they're
Not even thinking
invisible.
about it really. Yeah.
You know? Oof.
Realizes it now. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess second drone man on Ruddy. The tech. The K tech where you int on the Mithrix fight for more drone man.
Disputed's gotta be
Spades this year
careful
would be huge
now
for Ruddy.
too. Disputed's kind of
One
playing
guess.
in the seed. He's gotta find a way to clear it or something. I mean, have the bosses die first, obviously, but I mean,
Yeah, at least it's a free TP kill for this stage.
yeah.
I feel like you didn't have the damage for it.
Both bosses spawn right in the middle of it because it is in the middle of the seed, but it's
Yeah.
like so like center like it's so mean.
Yeah, it's like right in the middle.
Ruddy is
Almost as
actually
bad,
going.
but I don't think anything will be as bad as the loader void seed TP. That was the most wild thing I've ever seen. We had like 20 enemies, 2 void seeds, and the TP was inside the void seed.
Ruddy
Oh.
goes and hits the blue portal. Check for Disputed. It is just a rejuvenation
Nice.
rack, so nothing too good there that Disputed want to give up for. So
Good team play there.
Disputed's just really not able to play in this TP right now. He hasn't cleared out the void seed. Still has 3 enemies left, and he's just being he's just losing
Kinda
space.
just relying on the capacitor for damage. Like, what's the damage items here? 1 attack speed and a bleed?
And ceremonial daggers for some AoE. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ruddy's
That's
starting off
scary.
TP stage 5. Again, he can win it. It looks like he's still. That +5 is brutal. I mean, Goji doesn't have it. I mean, it almost makes them even, but I still think Ruddy
Void
is
Sen
gonna
on
have
Ruddy
a
too.
faster moon.
Yeah, I think Ruddy's just gonna be so comfortable in this Mithrix fight without having to try, really.
The other thing is too, Ruddy has way more speed, and Goji's gonna lose a lot of time just to traversing stages. The moon,
Yeah.
especially, you just lose a lot of time that way. So that speed might even be like 2 minutes saved, just in stage travel, or even more potentially, as Goji's going through the stage, looting more right now to try to make up this damage deficit in their build. So.
Yeah, and even just getting to TP5, lots of time saved from Ruddy's end.
Yeah. I mean, obviously a shame Ruddy has a +5, but I think he's still good. It's just that team play just carrying the whole run.
Yep.
Tyler almost getting hit by a fist while leaving. I think they took their hands off the keyboard. Maybe not. Maybe they just trusted. They knew the timing for it. They were chilling.
Goji's scrapping for speed now.
There is another
And
Void
Soup.
Seed on stage 5, and it looks like Tyler's going for that one. Jailer and Void Gup at the start. Got to be a little bit careful. If you get pulled into the Gup, that's a quick lights out.
I don't know if I see any cradles in it, to be honest.
Oh, Disputed dies again on stage 4 here.
Yeah. We're looking at his items earlier, and it's it's tough with these items. I mean, he doesn't have much going for him right now. Did an amazing job giving Ruddy the opportunity to get the drone man build though. So big props to him for going into the blue portal actually on stage 1.
It looks like Goji is going to the speed printer as well. I mean, they get 5 and keeping 4 bleeds still, so it's not like they're giving up all the damage items they have. I'm surprised
Mhm.
Ruddy is still fighting this construct. It's at a 99 TP, and the drones just are having a huge issue here. It's really unfortunate. Goji going back for the Void Seed, getting the Void Sent Flame out of it. They are pretty low health. Hopefully they don't die by anything.
Gun
they're
used
out.
undisputed. I
Okay.
think even shot the nucleus off the cliff potentially, but we'll see. Doesn't really matter because it's
Oh,
a
you mean
useless item.
by Tyler?
Oh yeah, Tyler. Sorry, I got that mixed up.
I was like, how far am I behind on the disputers?
Is this a YouTube stream thing or what?
But dude, I'm years back. Holy. Reddy is done with the TP, so he's going to loot some extra stuff for some reason. He's still, I think, hoping for a vase.
A pillar skip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just something. But
that's all he wants. But it's gonna loot a lot on the way.
I mean, honestly, though, like with this many drones, I mean, he could get some more drones here as well if he sees any. But with this many drones, I mean, pillars aren't going to be that bad. It's going to be really quick, and you can get to them very quick as well. So
Yeah, none of the aggro's really gonna be on you, so you just hide in the pillar and should kind of work. Don't trigger the grandpa. Oh, and there's the gun.
it's not like there was a soulless control unit on the stage anyway that Ruddy's missing out on. Though Ruddy might try to play a combat shrine in the hopes
Oh,
of getting it.
for cores?
Disputed
Oh,
does the fall
he
damage.
fall?
He did the thing where he jumped
Off
in
the
the
cliff
back.
on the
Yes,
part.
yes, again.
Oh, man,
All
he
right.
was bragging about that after the last race when he showed it off, and like, cool if you get it, but like
Dude, I've
now if
seen
you
him
don't
die
get
to
it,
it like 3 times, man. In
it's his new saw
scrims.
tech.
Oh man. He just finds the tech that kills you. He's so good at it.
Yeah, I guess there's 3 different. He did the Teddy tech too with the host skip, the
He's something
disputed
else.
variant.
Goji has to
Really
watch out
loves
for
his
this
death tech.
Void Touch Elder here. The Void is kind of spreading over to Goji's side of the map, so one shot of that, and I mean, depending on, okay, I mean they're good now, but and a ban from TP as well. And Ray's able to get another drone that died.
Ray's
To the
still
boss.
going. Is he wanting the void seed?
He's
Is
going
he
back
really
for
like?
the Prion, I think. Or is he going for the Void Seed?
I don't know.
He shouldn't be.
Getting the Prion back.
He
Should have
needs
just
to
got
go.
the Planula. Now he's
He
gonna
needs to
get the
go.
Planula. No. I mean, he might as well have just shot the grandpa there and got some healing, but okay. Okay.
I think he's just thinking about
We're
phase
out
4
now.
with Air Rain and Planula, and he's like, I'm not.
I guess.
Another blue printer on stage 5, by
Jesus.
the way.
Yeah, that was.
All right. Interesting. Goji still is on like okay pace here, but Goji's now having to come to the realization that there isn't really a ton of good Mythrix damage in this build. It's just gonna be a slow fight. They can live with the speed definitely, but it's gonna
Yeah.
take a little bit. They are gonna get a ban from TP though. With their capacitor, will be very good. Tyler is fighting a jailer and hopefully not getting shotgunned. I hope they don't die. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
No.
I have never seen a combo like that. That's crazy.
I think we both realized it was gonna happen whenever like the grandpa orb started hovering over to him.
Dude.
Oh man.
Wow.
All right, well, 2 + 5's on Tyler. And
Alright.
yeah, I guess we'll have a
Jesus.
fight between Disputed and Tyler potentially here. Disputed still down 5 minutes from Tyler. Goji fighting for second.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm crying.
It just held him perfectly. Oh dude. So it's like great checking out Sleep. I think there was an ICBM, but I mean, I don't know why he's even checking any of this. Maybe for like a feather or like headset, obviously for a skip.
Stompers. It has to
Like,
just be stompers, but
he just
like,
gotta go, man.
yeah, just zoom, sped run.
He's looking at the soulbound. He's like, "Hey, Disputed, you have the Ceremonial Dagger. Why is Ruddy getting a band? You gotta go. You don't
How's
need the
for the
band.
Prion?
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not necessary. Has a band already too.
I don't know.
Whatever. Just do pillars.
Please do
Do
pillars.
pillars and win.
I wonder how, like
Mm,
how many minutes Ruddy has spent trying not to do pillars with the drone
Yeah,
maker.
that's the thing. Like, sometimes you just gotta accept that you have to kind of all into the pillar, like kind of what we saw with the capacitor build last run. Like, yeah, you don't have the pillar skip, but you do have good damage, so just go.
And like I know Ruddy wants like a more like a phase 4 skip here, I guess, but I mean holding Prion for phase 4 would be fine anyway. I mean Drone Man would
Yeah,
just kill through all the phases and then you just double Prion
yeah,
at the
two
start of
Prion
phase 4
shots
and
for the
it's
end.
over.
Yeah, and you'll probably even have time to use a Prion like at the start of the fight too.
Yeah. Another
We see
speed printer stage
Tyler,
5 actually as well.
and Tyler getting 10 bleed daggers, so gonna
Oh
have
wait.
Mithrix damage, and probably gonna be a lot more comfortable in Disputed. So
But look how slow Tyler is.
yeah, no speed. What, one Mocha? Is
You
that it?
say comfy, but I don't
Yeah,
see
maybe
comfy.
not.
I'm looking for it. I don't
At least it is Huntress, so every skill does move them,
Yeah, I
which is
mean,
helpful.
there is a speed printer on this stage if Tyler wants it. It looks like they're
Yeah.
leaving though onto the moon. I wonder if Disputed can make up some time here just with having extra speed, but at 5 minutes,
Mm.
difference is a ton.
The damage that Disputed's gonna have for pillars too is scary.
Yep. And here we go, right
And for
starting off the
phase
fight.
2.
Let's see. The drones are here, already pulling
See, not
aggro.
attack.
I mean, whoa, Ruddy.
Oh,
I
missed that just a
appreciate
little
the attempts.
bit. Close
I
one.
was
Just flicked a little bit too to the side there.
I think Ruddy also underestimated how much speed he had as well. He kind of flew by.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to estimate how far you're gonna go with that blink.
Yeah. You can try to aim at the ground, but you'll just kind of slide too, so a
Mm.
little bit.
Did use that Prion at the beginning of the fight though, so good play. Gonna have 2 back by phase 4 anyways, so
Yeah, for sure. I mean, almost maybe could even use another one for how slow this is going, actually.
yeah.
He just needs to corral all the drones in the center, so that way they can just hit him right when he spawns and keep staying there. Have Mithrix just stay
Ooh,
there. Oh, perfect.
that was a
Another
good Prion right
Prion.
there. With the focus crystal too.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Tyler might
Tyler.
die here. Oh, God.
Oh, Tyler.
Time to move.
Uh,
Time to
oh,
move.
this is tough. Not gonna have the range to keep hurting this perfected. Gonna have to try his best to tag her. There we go.
Okay.
Disputed going bleed
Oh,
now.
God. Tyler actually blocked that orb hit, by the way. I think Tyler might have... I don't know if he would have
Oof.
died, but that was scary.
Disputed getting full bleed as well,
Phase
knowing
1
that he
down.
just has nothing, so
Well,
had to get
Disputed
something.
also has seen the speed printer, so I think he might be going 50-50, like worst case.
Yeah,
He knows he could get in a little bit extra.
not bad. Getting
Yeah,
10 bleed now.
he's gonna go up, I think. Oh, maybe not. Uh, He's saying, oh, he's going back to 2P. All right. Interesting.
Okay.
No FMP the stage, sad. It would have
I mean,
been
yeah, with Tyler's
so
speed here
cool.
for pillars, this is gonna be scary.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be tough. And Goji's still on well, Goji actually just going on the moon right now. I don't think Goji could catch up. but Goji might be able to catch up, especially if Ready dies or something.
Yeah.
The
We'll
thing
see how
is,
this bleed holds for Mithrix, but like no AP rounds or watches, nothing to multiply anything.
man,
It's kind of maybe even the band capacitor that's going to carry here
I
with a
think
crowbar.
red team might just go into band soup or something. Honestly,
Oh, Tyler getting one.
yeah, they both have capacitor too. So,
Yep.
do you think anyone's
Another good pre-on
desperate?
by Ruddy.
Oh, nice. You think anyone's desperate enough to go for a Wake of Vultures perfected skip?
I mean, it'd be cool to see in the races. I don't think we've seen that before, have we?
No, just get a double wake and then just start going, man.
That'd be something.
I mean, you could definitely do it with like Rex or something, right? You only need like one railgunner would be pretty easy.
Yeah. With a single drop down. Yeah.
Now, Ruddy just has to be sure. Oh god, that was scary. Just has to be sure that he picks up the drones that die and stuff here. Try to get some money while
Yep.
drones kind of do the main damage. Looks like he's doing a
Doing a
pretty
good
good
job
job
of
of
that.
that.
Yep.
Yep. Tyler on Blood Pillars going all the way back there. Looks like Dispute's going for the Soul Pillars here, which we'll see how they work out. I just don't think he has the damage to clear Soul Pillars, so
Yeah, it's not like super fast initial damage with Disputed here. It's more the
oh god,
long
that
burn
orb.
stuff and
Oh
tanking
god.
an orb shot.
Jesus.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Disputed is fighting for third place here, along with
Mhm.
Tyler at the moment. So
Tyler's in kind
can't
of a
die.
position. Stop.
Yeah,
Those golem shots have so much AoE. So like when your back is to a wall and they're right in front of you and they're blasting, you just need to move. You just need to go. Like that will hit
yeah.
you.
And this is the benefit of the blood pillar. Like, yeah, Tyler had to leave the pillar, but didn't lose
Progress.
all of the progress. Where
And
Disputed's
pillars are
now kind of
done.
just fighting outside of the pillar. Yeah. So it's tough to go to blood pillars because it's literally the furthest pillars away from where you spawn, but sometimes you just got to do it.
I was just hoping there'd be like some design or something, but I guess not.
Disputed doesn't have any damage reduction though, so kind of is forced into this position.
Mm. Well, he's taking
Lost the
more
wrap from
damage
the
by
penny printer or
doing
something.
this than he would have in blood, to be honest. He took an
Yeah.
orb shot and lost half his health. Like Ruddy, unfortunately, losing all of the drones, um, and they're getting pretty expensive just to keep reviving. So he's gonna have to keep. I mean, at this point, I'd probably just shoot Mithrix, but
Gore's tome procs coming in,
oh, dude,
helping
that's
out a little
crazy.
bit.
Do you see the
That's pretty cool.
smirk on Ruddy's face? Like, dude, the
Yeah.
money we're in.
That's the beauty of Gauntlet. Like all these items, like even Gore's tome and Phase 3 Mithrix is benefiting Ruddy right now.
Actually
It's funny.
usable. Disputed. Stop. Disputed. Oh god, he has a stun grenade. He's actually able to keep this guy. All right, no, he's not. He's able to...
Lost all the progress again.
Oh, he doesn't have a stun
It's
grenade. I
kind
think he
of
just did a burst
this
of
give
damage.
me flashbacks of him doing Potts last run, like just running into this wall that he can't get past.
It's just the gambler's fallacy a little bit, you know, going after
Yeah,
this and then Reddit's
but at this
going
point, you definitely
for
don't want to do blood.
an interesting Prion
Ooh,
there. It does
for
work,
Prion there.
but no Prion for phase 4 anymore. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
didn't even go for Arrow Rain Phase 4 skip,
Got to be a
which I
little
thought
bit
we would have
careful
seen.
here. There are drones around him, and Mithrix does have Void Scent. So if there's like an off kind of shot here, could be a little bit painful. Looks like he's got an orb
Goji
phase
working on
though.
blood now.
Drone man back. All right, so all right, please drones end the fight. uh, Goji just has to beat the fight faster than what? What we're looking at, like a 45 for Ready to finish.
Yeah, this is not gonna happen.
It's not gonna
I
happen.
think
I
Ready
mean,
just takes it with a +5.
oof.
Oh, and there we go. Goji getting tagged by a golem shot there, I believe.
It's just rough.
+5.
I mean, look at how many things are in the Blood Pillar arena next to Goji, and how much damage that they're
Yeah.
doing. Like they have the perfected there with them. Like it's tough.
Yeah, it's a tough
Disputed
position.
with
See
another
disputed there too. Yeah.
with another death as well, up to 4 at the moment. Ready waiting for his cooldown so he can run over the ship actually. And Ready's done. Gonna snag a 45. And honestly, looking at all the times for this run, not bad.
Yeah, not
So,
bad comparatively.
yeah.
Definitely could have been faster, but
I
already played
mean,
it safe.
a nice clean 40 on this run would have been really nice if he just didn't step in
Yep.
the mushroom, but
Mm.
it's okay.
Tyler on phase 2 now, looking pretty good. Honestly, has the capacitor bands. The bleed has been put in some pretty good work. Just has to stay alive, and Tyler should be able to snag maybe even second place here. I
Honestly,
don't know.
I think because if I was in Tyler's shoes without any speed, I think I would have just gone full bands and just gone like full capacitor or something.
It's a
But I don't
play
know.
with Jaro's band. It's a little scary to do just
It
because
is,
you know.
but I mean, this is such a painful fight right now.
Yeah,
And Ready is done. Good job, Ready.
has the Warhorn for more attack speed for the bleed as well, which is helping a lot. The
That's something.
capacitor cooldowns.
It's just like look to kill this golem is like I would have taken like 30 seconds, dude. That's crazy. Oh,
Ooh,
disputed dying again.
speed getting blasted. And so
Unfortunately,
this Huntress was a pick from red team, and then blue team banned Ballista. No, banned the triple blink here.
yep.
So they were hoping for Ballista.
Now you can. I mean, if they wanted Ballista, they should ban Arrow Rain. But
Yeah.
the thing is, like, I don't know. They were trying to do an upset here, it's trying to say like, okay, we might be more comfortable with Huntress. Let's try to make the other team a little bit, out of their element with Big Blink. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Which I do like those plays.
I
It's
like
really
them as
interesting.
well. But I think it kind of backfired a little bit because everyone's oh god, Tyler, Jesus, everyone's just really used to face blink. I think just it's hard when you're so used to it. It's second nature. You're just like, okay, there's an attack coming, dodged. Attack coming now, dodge. I'm free. I don't need to worry
Yeah,
about positioning. But now they have to.
I don't think it's more like used to it, but like obviously the other blink's better. But these racers have been practicing everything and anything. I mean, every scrim that they do is completely random loadouts. So we have a pretty good understanding of basically every skill at this point. I mean, we see a lot of people choosing flamethrower over ion surge nowadays just for gauntlet alone.
Mm.
So we definitely have the comfort level, but it obviously would be a lot more comfortable with the other blink because the other blink's crazy.
I mean, it's just free. You can
Yeah.
get out of any situation you want.
Yeah, you just don't need speed items to survive usually with the other blink.
Disputed having a hide during phase 2. I mean,
I don't
I'm
think he knows the method of standing on top of the ramps for phase 2 here, where the wisps
when
don't really have a good angle at you.
another death for
But
Tyler as well.
yeah, Tyler taking a +5 there. It's looking again Goji for second place, but either way, it's looking like we're gonna have pretty much a tie for this loadout. Ready getting first and disputed probably getting last here.
Unless something goes crazy. But
Yeah,
yeah.
like Goji just crumbling. We'll see. We'll see. Arrow ring
Gojo will
skip
be
attempt
fine.
here for Tyler. Does have capacitor bands as well,
A little
so
bit too late though, I think.
there we go.
Got the capacitor fireband. Good
Nice.
job. I mean, 3+5s, but I mean, still securing a place over your opponent here. So
Yep.
not bad. Goji hopefully can finish sooner, but the Mythics fight is just dragging on.
Did Goji get the Warhorn? Did get the Warhorn. That's good.
Look how long it's gonna take just to walk to the ship without that speed. I'm just watching Tyler run.
Yeah. Just walking.
I can't
Singular
even call it
mocha.
a run. Jesus. So we're looking at Goji, to see if they can get a. Well, I guess they're not gonna die 6 times, so I think we'll be okay. Hopefully, but
Yeah. Just looking for Goji to survive. I mean, has how many +5s that they can take? Like 5
they can take 5. No, they can take 4.
or
And if phase 3 goes slow enough for Goji versus Disputed, then I don't know, maybe only 3. I mean, it just depends.
yeah, I guess Disputed's damage is kind of better than Goji's. Has more bleed and what Reynolds band, one less band, I guess. It's kind of close. But yeah, Goji's has to live. Should be chilling.
Oh, well,
Oh, and
Disputed
Disputed
died
died.
again. Yeah. Unfortunate. I mean, I think that golem shot got him like absolutely perfect.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay. We should be good. Goji, you're cozy. Just survive. You got this.
oh,
Okay. What is happening?
The-
Holy.
I'm gonna ask Disputed if he knows how to glaive jump as well.
Yeah, that's a good question to ask him. Because he's not doing it. Having a glaive jump into like an arrow rain, and then having like another glaive with your backup mag.
That's
I
so
mean,
much
you can stay in
height.
the air for so long. It's crazy.
And then you have your blink on top of it.
Yeah. Blink to get out. Then you're chilling.
I also wonder if Disputed told Ruddy how many deaths he has. Or if he's just like, I'm doing fine, man. I'm just almost done.
Yeah, just
Wait
wrapping it
till.
up. We're
Yep.
good.
Oof, man.
Oh, and Goji taking a
Goji does
+5 there
die.
too.
I mean, all
But
Goji
I
has to
mean,
do is not have, 7 more deaths?
yeah,
Or
should be cozy.
6 more deaths. Because they still have to go through phase 3. Looks like they're going a little bit faster than
Disputed.
Disputed, though.
Eating an orb for a band proc, but surviving.
Oh, man. Dude.
Might even take another +5 here. No, he's good. Okay.
Oh, God. Alright. Goji's scaring me again, though. There's so many ads here. And I know they kind of want to save their glaive jump. For the glaive for their glaive jump, but... Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh.
So looking like Tyler taking second place potentially,
Yeah, honestly.
which I mean doesn't matter because they're on a team. But yeah, there it is. Tyler getting second place.
Mm,
Only 3 +5s.
interesting.
But I mean, like, okay, so like the loadout's not the best. We all would like the other dash and ballista, but it was a pretty solid seed, to be honest. Like it wasn't the best, but it was solid enough, even without the drone man.
I think just taking more speed and to just getting bands on the moon, I guess. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
the drone man, right? Like,
Yeah.
let's be.
I mean, that should have just been a thing for Red Team, though. Like, that is
Yeah.
their fault. Purely. Everyone had the free blue portal. They just chose not to look inside of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's so important.
Yeah.
Goji the
And hopefully
finishing
they
up
bring that
phase
into
3
the
here.
next loadouts.
I mean,
Keep
we're
that
gonna
in
talk
mind.
about it, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Gotta adjust your strategy a little bit. I mean, sometimes blue portal will cost you time. It takes about 20 seconds to walk in, check the soup, walk out, and then load out. So it's not like it's free, right? And sometimes it takes time to actually get the newt as well. But you're a team race. Information is the name of the game. 20 seconds is nothing compared to
Yep.
the 20 minutes that they did not gain. So
Yep. Like, at least Disputed was able to give Reddy that information, which did save Blue Team on this loadout. Like,
mhm.
if they didn't get that information, this would have been horrible.
All right, let's bring in blue team.
Here you go.
Hey, blue team.
What a bloop.
Hello.
It astounds me that we're the first ones in here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Ruddy, obviously, congratulations. You got first. Disputed,
Yep.
you got last. So,
Not
Definitely
surprising.
last.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
good.
so that's
That's good.
how it's
So, I
it's an
mean-
even loadout.
yeah, you kept it even this time. But, so what happened?
It was just nothing.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the drone man play early on. I saw the drone
That's
man
what
in the
won you
new-
guys the whole thing. Red team did not go
Yep.
blue portal, and they didn't see it
At all.
It was free.
Yeah, that was essential. I didn't get the drone man, and I definitely struggled a lot more than I perhaps should have. Though a lot of those, I would say half of those are just stupid and completely avoidable.
You did the
Um,
drop thing, didn't you? Again.
I did.
Yeah. It's time to put that away.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it wouldn't be a disputed tech if it didn't involve
Yeah, that's what we were talking
Killing.
about.
dying horribly.
Yeah.
You just love
Like,
death tech.
we were talking about that too. We're just like, he's got a new death tech, dude. It's crazy.
But yeah, just jumping off the high end of the cliff on Grove to spawn underneath kind of thing. But
Yeah, going into bleed at the end, I think was a good decision. Soul pillars, not a great decision.
No.
Yep.
Should have just gone straight to blood. I was scared because I lost my wrap for the bleed. Tagger's really nice.
It
They
was
helped a lot.
almost
If there was
an
an
FMP, dude.
man,
There was a
Yeah,
soul
it was
bound, there was
close.
fuel cell caggers.
Yeah, there
It was
was.
so close, man. And like the bleed would have been so good for that too. But all right, let's bring in red team. Let's talk about this one. Hello, red team.
Red.
Hello.
So let me tell you guys a story. First of all, you guys got second and third, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Let me tell you guys a story about a team named Blue Team and how one of them went into the blue portal stage 1 that was given to everybody, and how they saw the drone man and told their teammate about it, and they got a first place.
Yeah.
Because of the
I
drone
see.
man.
Yeah. So any reason why you guys didn't check the blue portals at all?
You know what's crazy is I looked at the blue portal, and I
Uh-huh.
was like, man, I've got 4 bleed. What am I gonna do? Go in there and get a feather and then have no damage? Like, there's no reason to go in there. Like, I didn't
There's
say it
so
out loud,
much
but I like
reason.
consciously thought about it, and I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so-
for team races, just having all that knowledge, Ruddy being
Dude.
able to get 4 drones, I think, by the end of stage 1 or maybe like mid stage
Yeah.
2, having 4 drones already, knowing that drone man is on the way.
Yeah, I left
It
stage 1 at
was-
like nearly 8 minutes.
and he's
Yeah.
still +5 though.
Oh, that was no.
Man,
Yeah.
I took one collapse stack off a mushroom and I was at full health, just died.
Yeah, that
That's
was
odd.
unfortunate.
I was in the
It's
bottom
kind
of
of
like
a
a tiny little bit.
yeah.
What happened
But
to
yeah.
Disputed?
Lots of things.
Scouted the drone man.
I
Yeah.
scouted the drone man, and then my usefulness after that point.
I mean, he
Yeah, no,
secured a
just
first
struggled.
place for his team by
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
to blue portal. That's what he did.
Did have the information at least.
Exactly. I was really the MVP that run. If you think
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
it.
really. Actually.
I mean, the most impactful play was clicking E on that stage 1 blue portal, so
Yeah, it
Yeah.
actually was. That's the
It's not
thing.
my
Like,
day.
I mean, the bazaars are seeded, so if you go in 2, you can get enough information to tell your teammate what the next 2 are, even and stuff like that. Like, it's really good.
Mhm.
You can really set up some neat plays. Also, a reminder: I don't know when the last time you guys teamed race or anything, but since printers are seeded, make sure you're communicating what you're losing to the printers as well, and stuff like that, and cauldrons and whatever. All that kind of stuff is good. It's
Did you
interesting
guys
though.
see me
Huh?
pull up the Did you guys see me like instinctively pull up the console and go to type in God mode when I got into the ship?
No, I didn't
No.
see that.
I pulled up the console and then was like, "Oh no, what am I doing?"
Oh wait, this
Yeah, the
isn't a
DQ.
scrim.
Yeah, I was like
DQ, I
milliseconds
get
away from
murdered.
DQing myself. Like,
That would have been
Yeah.
funny.
So right now the score is 8-4. Blue team just kind of kept it even on that one a little bit. So looking forward to Artie. And it's interesting, right? Because like, you know, one team chooses Mander, the other team gets first place on that Mander. One team chooses Huntress, the other team gets first on the Huntress.
the
So
other team finds a drone man.
yeah, you know how it goes.
The other team doesn't look for the drone
Dude,
man.
it was
One
literally
team
you didn't even have to hit
communicated.
the newt on stage
I
one.
don't know.
It was just there.
I definitely do
I-
recommend the Bordeaux plays though, because I mean, you know,
They're good.
now
Don't tell them that.
It's like I don't know.
Oh.
It's like we rely on skill, not RNG. It's
Oh, okay. My
it's just a
bad.
different type of play style, but
You're right.
It's
teach
just a
their
whole
own.
new level of cope.
Well, let's
But
start
yeah,
off Artie, and
flamethrower already
we'll
time.
we'll see how it goes.
All right.
Best
Yep.
of luck,
Yeah,
though,
give it a
guys.
Alright.
go.
Good luck.
Good luck. Find a pillar
luck.
skip.
Hopefully,
They won't.
yeah. We'll see. Oh,
That's the thing. Like, I almost wouldn't want to ban Ion Surge just because you know you don't have to rely on finding that pillar skip or not. Like, at least you have something. It's scary.
and
But yeah,
it's scary.
so we did pick bans this race. This was a pick of the survivor by blue team because I mean Disputed is always comfortable with Artie, and Reddy's been enjoying it too. So a pick of Artie for blue team, and then red team ended up deciding to ban Ion Surge. So forced flamethrower,
Mm-hmm.
which really good damage, but again, like it's just gonna be the thing. Like, do they find the pillar skip or not?
That's what we'll see.
Yep,
Starting off on this stage is kind of interesting.
sure.
But, I mean, we actually have all stage ones today as well. I think we
Nice.
have. So next one should be Roost. We might get a nice horde of mini on the stage and see 3+5s. Who knows? Just, you know.
Maybe. No Ion Surge to bail out quick enough, so
Oh, dude,
hopefully
true.
they don't stay next to TP
You know what's
just in
interesting?
case.
Last time we saw Artie Flamethrower, it was on the stage, and it was a Beetle Queen. I think it was Ruddy who had like a tough time with that. I think everyone is that. Well, oh, it was a gun immediately. By the
Gun
way.
on Tyler, yeah.
Um,
What stages do we have? Stage 3 is going to be the
Ooh, they might
first
save it.
opportunity for something good.
Might save it for AWU. Get a free
Or
red
AWU, yep.
plus Emily course as well.
Long time to hold it, but we'll see what other equipments drop. Maybe they'll just have to hold it.
I mean, if there's a drone man,
Yeah,
that'd
I
be
mean,
sick.
hit a blue portal, get a drone man after stage 1 again.
Yeah, the ban
They
was
could
Ion
even
Surge.
Yeah, and I assume they banned Ion Surge just to throw the other team off their game. Be
Yeah.
a little less comfortable at least. I mean, now you are looking for a feather more than before
Mhm.
and trying to get that movement speed up because you don't really need the movement speed as much when you have Ion Surge. So
Yeah.
just trying to throw
Oh,
them off a little bit.
The thing I was saying is like you got to really utilize the heights on maps, the height differences, and just start floating. I feel like I don't see people do that a lot on Flamethrower. Obviously, they do an Iron Surge, but you need to start walking up a ramp and start floating off of it and stuff. It
You're
really
just jumping
does
off
help.
cliffs.
Like the Beetle Queen, if you're fighting one, like we have one here. If you're in the air, you cannot be hit by anything the Beetle Queen does. Neither the Beetle Guards either. Like you're totally
Yep.
clear. So watching Tyler here, I hope they find somewhere to jump. They're kind of
Look at that,
floating a
Reddy
little
getting
bit,
his
but
first item at
a
2.5
little bit
minutes in.
late.
Yeah. Has the money, but they
Oh
gotta start
God.
getting stuff. Speed is doing good. Has a
It-
slug too.
Ooh. We actually
Ooh.
see Tyler shoot the Beetle Queen out of a kind of desperation play there. They were really low and they're like, dude, I'm not gonna take a
All right.
+5 stage 1.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Good call. Good call.
I
Like some people greet it and are just like, oh
Yeah.
man, but I could just get a better boss item or kill Ewu, but
I respect it.
just save
'Cause
the 5 minutes.
I
Good
don't
call.
think it's very easy to do that. Like, so it's on
Yeah.
kind of Goji's shoulders here to try to take the gun to somewhere useful. like more useful, I should say, into getting like a molten perforator or Ember the Cores later, getting the free red from Awu, or
Little
honestly,
disciple
yeah, ooh,
off a or like from a boss printer or something, I guess.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, there's options here. Shatter Spleen, I don't think would be that good. They could get some bleed with the flamethrower and crit, but it's kind of a lot of stuff they need for that. So
Yeah,
it's
we'll see
kind
if
of
the
hard to
crit
set
printer
up.
pops up.
But we'll see.
Reddy still hasn't hit the TP yet. Gonna be the one coming out of stage 1 last, I believe. It is scouting for Disputed though, so this is a play. So it's not like
Yep.
Reddy's just super slow. It is, okay, I'm gonna help out Disputed while Disputed's dealing with his TP, and I'm just gonna tell him if there's anything good that he can go get. And
Right.
if not, then he can just leave or go somewhere else. So it's not like Reddy's just throwing. He's giving information for sure.
That's the thing about team races. It's not the direct path to victory is not always so obviously just like go as fast as you can, because we saw like last time the we saw red team go as fast as they thought they could, but they missed out on the communication German play, right?
Yep.
Like you got to do things slower to be faster for your teammate.
Yeah, there's sometimes where like you have to throw one of your teammates' runs kind of away just to fully invest in your other team and trying to boost them to get first place, because like, oh, I took a +5 on stage 2. I'm probably not going to get second or third. So I'll try to at least give you the opportunity to get first or second.
All right, Goji and
But yeah,
Tyler
red team
synced
out.
up. Love seeing that sync, dude.
Nice.
Right at the same time, they know what they're doing.
Tons more items on Tyler though. Look at that.
That's crazy.
So the efficiency on Tyler is actually huge.
Impressive. I mean, hopefully he gets rewarded for that as well. I mean, obviously there's some good items in the mix there, but a nice printer later with all those extra white items that he got, oof,
That's what
that
I'm
would put him
thinking.
like way ahead, you know?
A slug at spawn on stage 2, which blue team does already have a slug, so probably not going to be too worried about that. But maybe Tyler should go back and get that. But it's also a lot of money and time, so
Yeah, it's tough. I
who
mean,
knows?
Tyler did have kind of some trouble on stage 1 TP, so gotta keep that in mind. Like, kind of does want some healing before the start of the second. Maybe getting a
Insta
healing drone or
TP2 for
something.
Goji. Another Beetle Queen.
Okay. I think you just stand on the log and jump off here.
Yeah, the one that's inside the TP there.
Yep, just float in TP free. Like in fact, it's almost harder to do what Goji's doing because you're losing time by standing next to the Beetle Queen. You're at risk of attacks as well.
Yeah, is using the focus crystal, which is nice, but only partially, and yeah, it's still in danger a little bit. There we go. Ignition tank.
Okay.
Ooh.
And it's
wow.
something that everyone gets too. So everyone's gonna have quite a boost this stage for damage.
Well, the primary and special getting this insanely impactful boost.
That's crazy.
This is comfy.
Captain,
one gas and full cozy.
Do you remember the time we all played co-op and I was playing Artie and we found an ignition tank printer and we all just put all of the items into me and I like two-shot Voidling with my M1.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That was sick. Ignition thing is crazy.
It's
a
so
really fun
powerful.
item, honestly. Yeah. At least it has its like use cases. Like it's not a watch where you can just use it wherever, but when you do have that printer and like especially in co-op, we were hitting mountain shrines and getting greens out the ass. So like it was super fun, yeah.
Dispute is still going for more of a scouting approach here. Well, it's like they kind of swapped. Reddy's going for the boss immediately, and Disputed scouting.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting, actually.
Yeah.
And there's a healing
wonder
drone
if they
here as well.
coordinated that.
I hope they did, because that's cool.
Yeah.
If not, it's like, oh, okay, well, you know.
Disputed now knows that the ignition tank is on the table. Maybe just gonna get this healing drone and head to it.
Yeah, he really does like healing drones here. I don't blame him. Like they're very good. They pull aggro away.
Second ignition tank on Goji, large chest next to the TP.
Oh, everyone should get that. I mean, I can't speak for blue team, but they should get it. It is right there. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. The only thing is it's a large chest, so might be too scary to open up. But we're already looking at it right now.
He's like,
They have the
"I'm
money
getting
for it. Yeah. Will-O-Wisp from the other large chest. Goji getting that now.
Okay, I mean that's some good AoE. They have pretty good damage with double ignition tank here.
Yep.
I like it. I mean,
Not
they
bad. And it's all
seem good
next to the
go.
TPs, so not a lot of time spent to get it.
Oh, look at that! Goji's going in the blue portal.
There we go.
Wow.
There we go.
Dude,
Get some plays going. Now what are we looking for?
dude,
Stompers.
I'm clapping right now.
Kind of.
All right, let's see what
Good.
Goji sees.
Maybe they learned from that. Because they really did lose out on a lot from something that was
They
given
lost
to
out on a
them.
win. Is what happened. It's
Happiest
only happy
mask.
mask this time, unfortunately.
Smile.
So not a direct reward from the new Bortle tech, but hey, you know.
Yeah. Now can get information on the next blue portal at least. But this does mean that Tyler does need to start cycling through them if he wants to get something good. If there is something good.
Yeah, we see Reddy going in as well. Just checking it out. Did you just say that? I was
No.
smiling in chat. Okay, yeah. Reddy was just going into check. I was distracted.
Neil tick on Tyler now.
Oh, look at this. Goji's actually able to get the Prion here.
Nice.
So they might give up the gun this stage, take the Prion out. So that's an interesting choice. He doesn't
Molten perforator potential with the double ignition tank. There's a band printer. There's a band printer. A Jaro's
dude.
band printer.
Reddy's just
On
trying to
stage
open
3.
it. Okay, Reddy got it. Disputed not gonna be able to open it, but
Do you just go into bands until you lose one of your ignitions? Maybe even just it's so tough
I
to
don't know,
give
man.
away both your ignitions. But there's a scrapper literally right next to it. Okay.
Wait,
well,
what is that next
there
to
we
it?
go.
Is that okay, that's it. Sorry, it just didn't
Yeah,
look like a
that
band
is
printer
it.
from that angle.
Yeah. Scrapper right next to the band printer on Artie with ignition tanks.
I mean, it's just so free.
Yeah. Mern incoming? I'd be down for a Mern, to be honest.
I mean,
Not a horrible play. With the band printer now, with Prion?
yeah, I was gonna say like Prion with band printer and you get
Yeah.
that hug perfectly, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot
I mean,
of
it
damage.
is Artie, so it might be tough, but still something you should go for. Ready scrapping on another scrapper.
Reddy does find the band printer as well and just tells Disputed like, hey, like if you can get some extra greens, go for the large chest here. Like, and Disputed does. Disputed got it. Disputed has a lot of greens here actually as well. So.
Yeah. Tyler does too.
There's also an equipment barrel next to the band printer. There's like 3
Yeah, I think that was
scrappers
an
at least.
FMP
Oh, okay.
that dropped on stage 3, so nothing too impactful right now. AP round on stage 3 as well.
Right next to the teleporter.
Yeah, perfect.
Bison stake printer.
I mean,
so
yeah,
they
this
could tank
is
up.
this is almost close to sped run time. And here's the Mern opportunity for Goji. Let's see if they go for it. It's
We'll
just
see.
like insanely comfortable healing for the rest of the run, but
the free
there are some
red
better options.
with empathy cores is very tempting as well. It's like, do I go for the gamble, the risky win gamble? If I get a good red, I mean it's over. Like if they drop Drone Man with empathy cores on Awu, it's over.
Yeah.
So they just
Or
might be
even
thinking
stompers with it. With pillar skip.
Like they're just probably thinking like, hey, someone on the other team is gonna go for it, and I don't think we can give up going for it. I don't think. Is what I might be thinking. Like the gun was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
And we know that Tyler had to use their gun, so we don't want to miss out.
We might see Goji just be overwhelmed and need to shoot this Dune Strider, but
they didn't really print a lot of bands, so
yeah, just one band.
Oh,
wanted to keep the shuriken and the
might
double
be
will-o-wisp.
right. I mean, it's kind of tough because like red team having to use both of their guns just to stay alive, instead of potentially like the big play, you know.
Oof. And a will-o-wisp from the TP as well. Already done with it.
I mean, Reddy printed 2 extra more bands over Goji, so Dispute is
keeping
also
the shuriken I think was a little bit of a
kind of in
agreed
a situation. Play. Oh god, Disputed.
Yeah, Dispute is getting sucked. He's fine though. Just don't
does have
hug the
razor
suck.
wire as well, which is helping a lot here. There was an overloading golem that was causing problems, but it has died. And now this should be a pretty easy Dune Strider. All right,
nice.
There we go. And
Goji finished theirs off too.
Oh god, Goji's still low here.
I mean, At this point, with 3 Will-O-Wisps, like, you want to maybe keep one. Oh, and Goji taking a +5 there from a pest. Yeah.
So that's
Mm,
the thing about floating in the air in the middle of pests and flamethrowing. You got to keep circling. So like you can't really spend too long in that animation like that.
yeah. Using full
Oh man.
flamethrower all the time is sometimes a detriment, unfortunately. Just not being able to move as easily.
Unfortunately, I mean the Mern would have been the play for them there.
Yeah, even would have saved another minute or two just from how long Goji was outside of the TP. Another AP round on Ready from this damage test that Goji's opening now. I mean, there's so
Very,
much
very
damage on
good.
this stage. It's crazy. It's
Wow.
crazy. Do
I
you
mean,
even give up Will-O-Wisp for just more bans? I mean, you should leave the one Will-O-Wisp on the ground from TP and
you
scrap the
should
Will-O-Wisp you
macro
have.
that. Yeah.
And because I think that's pretty impactful if you are going to loot some. Like
I-
Disputed should have done that.
Just no one really did
Yeah.
it. Everyone's just like, well, it was the rats and the pests, and they're just like, I need these out of here right
Yeah.
now. And they were just like, I'm gonna just take the AoEs. But you're right. I mean, they could. Oh,
IDP on
yeah,
Tyler.
not amazing. That would have helped actually Goji live throughout that teleporter. That would
Yeah.
have been all the healing they needed.
That would have been nice. And now we see, I mean, it was starting to spawn. It's
Here
coming
we
up
go.
already. Let's see what the red is.
I mean, both
One more egg.
members of blue team are gonna be able to get it here. So
Yep.
unless like there is a mountain shrine here, like maybe Disputed tries to go for like extra worms to spawn, gets like a molten perforator if the red isn't good.
Let's see. It's dropping now. Uh,
I can't tell what it
Scorpion?
is yet.
What is that?
I can't tell.
Oh, it's Wake Up Vultures.
Oh boy. All right.
All right.
And now ready starting TP. Let's see what the boss is.
Yeah.
This
You know,
is
Ready needs to hit DP, tell them
important
what the boss
info.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Disputed will be all set up.
I mean, does
But the cores,
Disputed
regardless, are still so good.
ever keep the gun for stage 5? I don't think so.
No, you can't. Did they spawn? They spawned pretty close to the TP. No, not that bad. Ready's got to hit this TP, though. Hopefully, Disputed doesn't... I don't know, like, does Disputed just go for AWO regardless? He
I
should
don't
wait for the
know.
TP hit. He's going to.
Here's
Good.
the TP hit, and what boss do we
Okay.
get? Vagrant. Really
So now you
not
shoot AWO.
many good options here. Yeah, just get
Tyler
the
looking
Ember
low.
Chorus. Uh-oh. Oh, you know
Oh,
what?
and there it is. Just didn't have the movement speed to leave.
You know,
Man.
unironically, a harpoon would have saved them there. They threw an FMP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, too, like, the IDP with the FMP, like, there was
And a
healing
death for
there.
Disputed as well right after.
Oh, man.
We're starting to get to the point where, like, Sirens is it's a lot tougher map without speed. And no one has any, and they really have to live just by floating.
Yeah.
And that's not, like, the easiest thing either. Because there still are vultures, there still are jellyfish and stuff. And larvae do
Genesis
jump,
loop
so
from the TP drop.
crates. Wonderful.
But yeah, they are pretty minimalistic at this point. Like, yeah, they have bans and ignition tank, but it is flamethrower already. They don't have any movement skill. They don't have any movement items. Scary.
I actually think that I might like Tyler's build the best. I actually like that he took the FMP or was able to take the FMP because he doesn't have a gun. And with the three the Will-O-Wisps, that's probably what is helping him a lot on this map. I mean, it didn't save him from the death, but I think it's making TP
Yeah.
a lot easier. Another death for Disputed,
Wow.
and might
So
be
we might
another
look
one
at
here
another
too.
situation.
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
Oof.
Man, Reddy really has to pull his first place once again just to keep them afloat. But that means that the last loadout, I mean, blue team's going to have to crush it. Unless red team changes here. It's into a difficult situation.
This is not easy. Disputed. Okay. That orb is still falling over. He's good. Well, there is a Berserker's Pauldron on the stage, which I hope Tyler finds. That could help them get out of kind of a tough spots.
Oh,
Another death for Disputed.
He was just about a gloop, and then the larva just like, ah, That's so sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Is it speed
Ready.
printer or was that a try shop on Ready?
No, that was an adaptive chest. There is a mocha
Oh,
printer
okay.
though right here, right? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
not. I mean, what white items do they have that are good? The AP
AP,
rounds. Hmm.
I would still take it. They're dying because of no speed. Like,
Yeah, I'm thinking the Mocha is not a horrible play here. Like you do get more ignition tank value
yeah, with
also.
flamethrower.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Wouldn't be horrible.
And we have 2
Like
deaths
yeah, AP
on
rounds are good, but
Goji as well here. Like,
yeah.
everyone's kind of eating them up.
A void
Although
scent. 5 void scents on Tyler. Jesus.
that's interesting. Well,
And those could
minus
have all
the
been
FMP
bans.
build, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
I don't. Do you think? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Like, it's that's tough.
That's tough. I still think the void scent's like a safer play, just like guaranteed really good. I mean, I used to love Will-O-Wisp. But like even when Void Scent dropped, I was like, no, Will-O-Wisp is cooler. Will-O-Wisp is better. But now it's like, man, Void Scent's just better.
I'm just thinking about Mithrix and all of those Will-O-Wisps that can't be used anymore.
Yeah.
With the FMP.
Yeah, I guess Tyler wasn't wanting the FMP and is just assuming that there's something else. There is 2 equipment try shops. One of them inside the Void Seed, one of them outside. Coming stage 5.
Might be good to scout that.
We'll
I
see what
see a
they got.
potential. I don't even see a Void Cradle yet. I see one actually in the first Void Seed.
There are
Closest to
2
spawn.
seeds, though. 16 enemies. I doubt they're gonna. There's another FMP on the stage, too.
Don't talk about it. Why couldn't we get the FMP last run, man? It was perfect.
Yeah. And then the bleed printers on the previous run.
Dude,
Before that.
all the builds are swapped around today. I don't.
Yeah. They got the ignition tanks though. They're looking good on this already. And Mocha being printed on Disputed here and Goji.
That's a good call. I think Disputed should
I
have
like that
printed
play.
this before TP, to be honest. I think he was rushing a little bit. This stage is tough without speed, and next stage is going to be tough without speed. And
Yeah.
Mithrix is going to be a little bit tough without speed. They don't have Iron Surge. I mean, they could still like play the ramps and like float above them, but I mean, they still have to dodge
They
the
have freezes
ads.
as well, which
They
is
can.
nice.
Oh, they do have Ice Spear too, so yeah, that's fine. But
Wood Sprite drop from one of the equipment try shops on Tyler. Still
So-
2 more to go. One of them inside the Void Seed though. So adaptive on Goji.
going past
Ooh,
the
a Runel's ban that they passed.
Ooh, they did not catch it, but they got a shuriken out of it, which is not bad.
Yeah. More damage.
Unfortunately, it might be less damage for them if they like really focus on using the spears with their like they just have to make sure they proc the band with their spears. Is all. Just pay attention
Oh,
to
look
it.
at Ruddy. There's a Void Reaver next to the TP. Oh, actually, okay, never mind. Not as cool. I thought he was gonna lead the Void Reaver over to the grandparent and then just insta kill the grandparent, but
That would have been the play.
never mind. Yeah, I guess here it's just like don't even get Grandpa to Sun Phase until after TP's charged.
Possibly.
Ocular HUD in a try shop next to the TP. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
honestly,
mind
it's
that.
better damage than anything else I see here. Tyler has needle tick. Okay.
Yeah, just the
Or
pre-on plays on
collapse.
Ruddy being better probably.
Yeah.
If they can get some good hugs.
I guess Ray's just waiting for the Preon to be up and just gonna shotgun the grandparent instantly.
Yeah, it
Uh-oh,
looks like it.
Tyler bullrugged it. We have a Void Touch grandparents in TP. So
The good thing is that Void Touched enemies don't get the boost from Eclipse at all. So this is a monsoon acting enemy.
yeah,
So less sun attacks and more gravity orbs during the sun attacks instead of Eclipse 7 where it's just sun attacks.
I would
Nice,
be
good
careful
little
about
spot.
being here though. There is a mushroom on its way, but I think they're okay.
It's so funny when like you're
Uh-oh.
camping a spot and you like know there's a mushroom around you.
Oh, dude.
Oh, this might be
Oh.
bad. Glooping,
Oh,
finish
perfect.
it off. Nice.
Almost. Nice.
Guillotine value.
Really good. Really scary. Kind of turned into an okay situation there.
Yeah. Ocular Head picked up on Goji. Good.
A reminder as well, Ruddy's the only one without any +5s right now, so Ruddy is definitely gunning for first here. The thing
Yep.
is, I feel bad for Ruddy.
Oh, there's a
because-
vase.
Oh, even
On
if
Ruddy.
Ruddy does get first, Disputed's looking like they're gonna get last, which means they're just gonna be even again. So Ruddy's working so hard to
Yeah.
keep the just the teams even.
Yeah, blue team here really needed at least a first and a third to at least start chipping away at the lead that red team did get just from the first loadout.
Yeah,
So
Ruddy is really low. You think they're gonna leave right now? I think they're gonna leave right now. They got it.
with the vase,
Yeah, they're out.
that's so
First
good.
one to
And
the
you
moon.
have multiple uses of the vase if you need to just regain height. So
Oh yeah,
manual ion surge,
yeah. You
logging
don't see
in.
that too often. Oh, a death for Tyler as
+5.
well.
Yep.
Okay. I mean,
Double +5 on both of red team.
Disputed
Ooh, and
does have
Goji.
a chance.
Yeah, definitely a chance.
He's just gotta lock in, man. I worry about the mindset of Disputed at the moment. Like where he might be a little bit defeatist. He's like, I have 4, it's over, but like he could totally come back here. I mean, red team is collecting
Yeah.
death still.
Yep. The thing is, we'll see if Disputed uses Flamethrower well during the Mithrix fight, which I think could also impact it because he doesn't like flamethrowers still. And I think to be successful in Gauntlet, you do have to realize that it is pretty usable.
I think Disputed's
Especially
been
during the
doing
Mithrix fight.
some flamethrower speedruns though.
No, he would always do Ion Surge for it,
I don't know. I was talking
even
to
though
him.
Flamethrower's
He said he
optimal.
did like it, and he was doing it. But
Okay,
we'll see.
we'll see.
I mean, I guess he didn't get his world record with the with flamethrower though.
Nah. Still waiting for that one to be broken, but Drone Man stage 1 next to stage 1 TP is something.
All right, Ruddy into the fight. By the way, there was a perfected wisp that came for Ruddy like right before he vased, and it was like a little scary. But honestly, Ruddy's doing good. Using the ramps, just staying above Mithrix, freezing them when it counts, not letting Mithrix
Canceling the
jump
jump.
to waste
Yep.
time. Has the vase up again if they need to use it to go up high. Like they're chilling.
Yep. Cozy. So much damage.
Ooh, missing the spear there. Oh, getting that one though. And that was for a band shot. They're kind of losing height again, going back up the ramp. Tyler is on the moon, got the vase as well. No one should miss this vase here. It is very obvious.
Only 2 +5s for Tyler, so looking for second place here, potentially.
There is a guardian at the gate, so to speak.
Oh, yeah.
For Tyler.
That's a little scary. That's going to take a little bit of time. Disputed very low health, I think from maybe a Void Cradle or something, but leaving now.
Disputed. Don't take a death here from a rock. Do not get... Okay. That would have killed him if he got hit by one.
That would have been funny.
I think he would have tried to concede at that point. That would have been painful. I'm
Disputed
worried-
shouldn't use the vase here. It'll be faster to just wait for it. Okay, that's what he's going to do. Good.
They already got some time up the ramp.
Tyler's still working on this perfected wisp, finally done with it.
Jesus. I mean, I'm glad they didn't take any damage, though, from that.
Yeah. Oh, lost the drone and walked right by it, didn't pick it up.
No.
Has a beetle guard at least from stage 1.
That drone loss is kind of brutal. Why did Goji get the vase up top?
Yeah, Goji got another vase. It still has
There
the
were
void
so
seed.
many
That
vases. Oh,
just
that's
not
why
gonna use the void seed.
they found another vase to not have to get the one in the seed.
Yeah,
That's
Yep.
so funny.
because there's nothing good in the void seed anyways, other than the vase. So
Yeah,
yeah, I guess it works. We see Disputed on the Guardian now.
the Guardian.
Gonna just try to evade it. We'll see how that works out. Could be good.
Could be good.
Leave. Okay, yeah, it's good. Nice.
Jesus.
A little bit of time saved there.
I mean, it's gonna have to save a lot more here, though. The thing is, I
Yep.
worry about Disputed's run versus Tyler's. Like, look how much stuff Tyler has. I mean, is it
Yeah.
all impactful though?
No
I
speed
don't know.
though.
Yeah, Disputed
Yeah,
does have
none of the
more
mochas.
more attack speed for Disputed as well.
I think like 7 mochas on Disputed. Yeah.
This could be more needle tick procking as well then.
Yeah, needle tick, ignition tank, flamethrower stuff.
Goji is
Could be
on the
good as long
Guardian
as-
at the moment. Oh no.
Disputed press R.
You
but I
can see the
don't think
amount
we've
of
seen it.
locked in that Goji is right now to pass this Guardian. It's so funny.
Focus the hell up for it.
And they got third. Luckily, no one died to that. I would have been. Whew. Okay. Tyler, all the way through phase 1 already.
Look at Disputed, still not using Flamethrower. This is what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, man.
you have to use Flame. Like, it's really good. This is a very good build for it, too. Like, you have to press R here. Now using it. Has to keep using it as much as possible. It's really good damage, and you have so much freeze that it's just free.
Getting the good ice there. Canceling the jump, at least. He's holding him down, but Tyler's just going so much faster. Still.
Glooping on Goji. Okay.
Okay. I mean, Goji's now in a little bit of danger here. That low health.
Phase 4 ready.
I'm
With the
surprised.
cores, though, has to be careful.
Ooh, using the vase to actually get away, but losing time to the ship. Oh, Disputed dying again. I think Disputed
Man.
just needs to stay on the ramp. Stay high above the enemy, Mithrix. Don't let him jump.
Yeah.
Just staying on the ground was just a mistake there.
Avoiding the jumps is amazing for Artie. You really have to utilize it.
Tyler all the way in phase 3. Ruddy done.
Ooh,
Deathless, by the way. So really good job for Ruddy there.
nice.
If this were a normal race, Ruddy would be getting a lot of bonus points here. So
Yeah. Really well done. Only one to survive. And here again, Disputed needs to probably just base away. Yeah, I mean. Okay.
Yeah, that more things in his kit needs to be used. Basically,
Yeah.
what needs to happen. I
And
mean,
again, standing on top of the ramps, the wisps don't really target you that much when you're standing on top of them. So
mm-hmm.
a really safe space to use the band procs.
And
Ice Spear.
also, like, the golem that Disputed was shooting, it could have just been frozen with the wall. Oh,
yeah. Okay.
yeah. And he could have just put more of the bands and ice spears into the wisps that were actually causing problems. Goji's really low here in phase 2 as well, by the way. But they're playing a little bit more careful. Disputed's kind of jumping in. I think Disputed needs a mental refresh or something.
Yeah. Hopefully the Artie was to do that, but no, this one's looking rough for Disputed here.
And Tyler
A little
getting
bit out of his
out
comfort zone.
of phase 4. A death for
Nice.
Goji there, unfortunately. Like, the thing is, even if Goji dies a couple more times, I mean, Disputed's just got him beat on +5 collection.
Yep. Tyler trying to leave now. There we go.
Just trying to, yeah.
It's close.
All right. Again, good job, Ruddy. Good job,
Yeah,
Tyler,
really good
as
job.
well. Tyler getting 2+5s, but I mean, that's way less than a lot of the other deaths we've seen so far today. So
Yep.
doing okay. And still getting like a 40, 43 here. About almost. Disputed during pizza. Goji's about to start phase 3. Getting a nice start there as well.
We'll see if Goji can just avoid pizza altogether by stopping the jumps.
I mean, you can.
Which is what you should do.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
I guess.
Glooping.
Oh, God.
And pizza time. Okay.
It's almost really nice, though, to have pizza because you don't really need to time your freezes that well. You just keep restarting pizza, just keep hitting them in the center.
Yeah.
Like, you can just keep...
Yeah, like here,
like
you might as well
flamethrower.
just pizza cycle this, yeah.
Yep, and
Because
that's
he just keeps
exactly
doing
what
this. And
Goji's going to do.
all of our racers are super comfortable dodging pizza super close up, which you should be at this point.
And if you didn't know, I mean, if you freeze Mithrix during the cycle of an animation, he'll just restart it. He has to finish it to progress to the next stage. Mithrix dodging that ice wall, that was crazy. Perfectly around it.
Sometimes he goes like right around it. You almost think he knows it's there.
He does. Oh.
Should
Not
just be able to
quite.
permafreeze it in the center here.
Yeah, just getting the ice wall.
There we go. Nice. Good job, Goji.
Barely. Okay, good. I was gonna say it
Disputed
doesn't
done with
look
phase
like
4 now.
under the health bar limit, but you know, Jesus.
At least we can tell Disputed that real time he was not the slowest.
That's something for sure. Man, I mean, it's a bloodbath
All right.
today, actually.
Yeah. I was hoping with the mocha print that Disputed had that
It would
you
help
feel a
out
bit
a
more
lot more.
comfortable.
I
Yeah.
just, like I said at stage 1, I just don't think our players are really utilizing the hover today as much as they could. The hover is really
Yeah.
important. Just keep
Yep.
using that height. Gotta look around the map.
Pretty sure Reddy was using the ramps a pretty good amount on
Oh, Reddy was doing
the
very
Mythrix
well
fight.
with it. Yeah.
Yep.
And he had a clean fight. I mean, he
Mhm.
was the deathless one, so
But
it
yeah,
does
I
make
mean, now
sense.
it's up to Disputed and Reddy to get a first and second place on the next loadout, or else it's just gonna be red team's win
Ah,
because of the
man.
free blue portal that blue team did not want to look at, or red team did not want to look at. Wait, actually, wait, that was what run was that? Was that Commando? That was Huntress.
No, it's Huntress.
Okay,
You
what was the
loser.
Mando? God, it's been ages.
That was the capacitor band build.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
and yeah, I guess blue team there was just playing it a little bit too safe, where red team really pushed their Mando run really well.
All right, let's bring everyone in.
Yeah.
How why?
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
So,
So you guys all finished real time pretty much the same time, other than Ruddy. Ruddy, you got first place here.
Yes.
Good job.
congrats.
Ruddy is
So-
carrying so much.
Dude,
Don't
it's
worry, I felt that in the last team race.
oh. All right.
When I woke up this morning, I knew I was just gonna bomb. One of those days.
It happens.
But yeah, what were there? There was the gun, obviously. We saw Tyler tactically using that on stage 1 to not die.
To
Kudos
live.
to that.
Yeah.
But there really, I mean, there was the ignition tanks, which was huge. The band printer stage 3 right next to the scrapper.
There was
And
larva.
that was kind of the run.
Everything.
Yeah.
A lot of larva.
And the
Lot of
claws
lava.
was so useful to have during Mythrix. And stage
Yeah.
5.
Mm.
So the way
Yeah,
it
what
worked
did you guys
out.
think? Yeah.
Hold on. The way it worked out again is that you guys tied this loadout. So to come back,
Yep.
Disputed, you need to get at least first or second on the next loadout because you got fourth again.
Yep. All
So
right.
pressure's on this one. But
This is for a tie.
yeah.
I was gonna say all they can do is tie at this point, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, and then we get a tiebreaker, right?
Yep.
Well, yeah, but
No.
you lose the tiebreaker though. That's the tough thing.
Yeah, you have Tyler on the other team. What do you expect?
That's true. The chances of me doing good in one loadout are already low. Chances of me doing good in 2 loadouts.
Yeah,
I
now
don't
we're
know.
stretching it. No, we'll see. We'll see.
Also,
I mean,
good
this could be
job,
a really
Reddy,
good seed. So
for the only one to not die. So
yeah, only
you.
deathless run. Good job.
I hate that
I just put
survivor.
myself in a couple bad situations there.
Yeah.
That whole run was a bad situation. We were playing Artificer.
And that was
everything
why blue team decided to pick Artie. So was their
They
pick.
decided to ban Ion Surge.
Yeah.
Which was, I liked that.
Yeah, it was a great
Ignition tank
decision.
flamethrower.
Yeah, you got the vase at the end there. Super cozy.
Dude, it was so funny. The vase was in the void seed, and Goju was like, I don't want to take out the void seed, and so they found a vase up top also on stage 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I didn't know
Tyler
about
told
that.
me about it.
Yeah, it's so funny. You're like,
Nice.
I'm not gonna do that. It's just another
It
one.
was-
It's free.
It was funny because Tyler goes like, "Oh, there's another vase. I guess that's completely useless." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm right here. I'm right here, man. Like, I need that vase."
It was
I just thought
interesting.
you would have been done with the Void Seed by then, but
Nah.
Also, Tyler, you had 6 void sent flames, which is really
Yeah, that was wild.
it's impressive.
dude, I picked
actually.
up the Void Scent and then just like face
With the
palm with the
FMP.
FMP.
Yeah.
I was too. I was like, no, my dream. I mean, you got the vase anyway, so it was okay, but it was funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to Bandit, the last Potentially. I mean, could be not our last Loadout today, but the last of the 4 today. Reminder,
Yep.
blue team. You need to get first and second to tie it up to get a
Easy.
tiebreaker.
I hear you.
We got this.
I mean, I'm just letting you know.
I'm gonna do my best.
Lock in. Lock in. All right. I'll see you guys after
got
the bandit.
this.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Alright.
Exciting day. Oh, I removed the casting.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got it.
Okay. There it is. Alrighty.
All
On to
right.
bandits.
This is interesting because there's a situation where red team just plays too solid and consistent and doesn't push enough, and we'll kind of see like another Mando situation where like both teams did fine, but one team just pushed harder, and blue team knows that they have to push hard. So we'll see.
I mean, I don't know. If I'm red team, I'm just thinking like, just stay consistent. Like,
Yeah,
we'll get through. Like, if one of us get even second, a chill second, we win.
Yep.
Easy peasy. And there's a blue orb on this map, which is rare, actually, that you actually get
Okay.
it. Blue team is going right for it. We'll see.
Yep. Get the stompers, get the drone man, get the scorpion even.
I mean, hopefully, red team realizes that the blue portal is there. I don't even know if they will, but
Yeah. Could be really impactful once again. So
this could be the big break for blue
Yep.
team again.
dude, if they tie it up because of that,
Dude, that'd be crazy.
that'd be sick. Yeah.
I
But
really
at this point, I
do-
think we need Ruddy to scout the blue portals first for Disputed here.
we just
Make sure that Disputed gets the good item out of it.
Yep. Like Disputed just needs to get through here. He needs to
Yep.
get a good time. He needs to not die. Super
A gas
important.
on Goji hitting TP already.
Yeah, that's all you need.
It is a pretty
Bandit.
high, far away Vagrant, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's not the best.
Preferred ground enemy, obviously, on Bandit. Get those easy backstabs.
Looks like everyone's just going for it the same way. Like
Yeah.
Disputed doesn't even have gas. He's just like, I'm in.
Yeah, he's going.
Again, I really hope Disputed doesn't overcorrect here and go too fast.
Oh my god, he almost died instantly. Oh.
Okay, well, like I was saying, I mean,
Oh.
dude, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just had this moment where the screen flashed on Disputed screen, and I saw a Lemurian like in a death animation, and I was like, "Oh my god, he died!"
Holy, this wood spread's carrying right now. Able to bail
Jesus.
him out.
All right. Oh, right.
Oh, it's a Genesis loop from
Jesus.
the TP drop.
Okay.
It's not that cool.
No. Maybe there'll be a charge perforator printer next stage.
I mean, we could see a boss printer that only one team finds, which could also be another deciding factor. So
That's true.
we could see that. That'd be cool.
Dude, I'll never forget the day that we had a 4-player race and everyone spawned in like Siren's Call in a box and just ran out of it, except one player, Cornifer, who turned around and then there was just a church printer there, and everyone's like,
Yeah,
"What?" He just turned.
scouting is
Goji
powerful.
is a little bit low here,
Oh,
but
glooping.
after TP, so not really in
Okay.
any huge danger. Just hopefully don't take a little bit of chip damage to falling or anything like that.
TP done on everyone now. The boss, anyways. I
Tyler
was gonna be a little bit
and
behind. Was
Yep.
scouting for Goji during the TP.
Tyler and Disputed both need to get the gas wherever that is.
Yeah, it's this damage test right here.
Okay, good.
Undisputed.
Everyone's
Will-O-Wisp as well.
I'm actually a little bit surprised at how like hard Goji is going for the win here. Like I said, like I kind of would be, I'm not gonna stop trying, obviously, but I'd be like, we kind of don't have to push ourselves that hard. Assuming like we don't die and get through pretty quick, I mean, we probably just win that way. But
Yeah.
they're really just like pushing it. They're just like, I am not gonna let blue team get a
Yeah.
chance.
Don't let it
dude."
slip through. Yeah. Get
It's
that first or
really
second
funny.
place and just be done.
And it's
Tesla
Tesla.
coil.
Yeah. Not
Yep.
I mean, it's something, but it's not like so game changing that Disputed's gonna sacrifice his whole run idea for it.
Yeah, I think we'll just see Disputed cycle through that Tesla coil real quick.
I really hope Disputed has the like goes in the blue portal and leaves immediately. I think he's gonna go for the TP though. I can't tell what he's doing yet. No, he's going for the
No,
blue
he's
portal.
going
Good.
blue.
Good.
Yeah. And
'Cause
yeah, he'll probably just insta cycle it.
I've seen people do that as well, where they just like, oh, my teammate goes, I don't have to, and then but it's like you kind of did because you kind of
Yeah.
need to see what was in there.
Yep. Blood Shrine
Alright.
on the way out from Tyler. Nice.
But now this is really important. Blue team is ahead on blue portal rolls. So if they go check out the bazaar here, I mean, in red team, like everyone goes to blue portal here. Red team's just gonna see a Tesla, like blue team saw last stage.
Yep.
So they're ahead on the seeding of that. They could see some stuff that red team just doesn't have access to yet.
TB2 started on Goji. Really pushing. As the AoE
Ready
to
going
survive.
for that mountain shrine. Okay. Interesting play here.
Wow. That's aggressive, but all right.
I mean, going for it.
Capacitor as well on
Ooh.
Gruddy. Blue team gonna be having damage for sure. They find one band, that'd be beautiful.
I mean, what if it's like,
Band
oh, there's
on
a band right
Disputed.
there.
Band on Disputed.
Tyler.
Okay. So
That was
capacitor
Tyler.
band. God, yeah, it's Tyler. He's switching those two.
Yeah.
So we have one team that knows about the capacitor and one team that knows about the band. So we'll see if there's overlap there.
I mean, hopefully there's a really good build on this stage, just chilling.
Yeah. That chest with the band in it's pretty far from the TP. So
I hope
it
Disputed does
might
find
be
it.
a red
It's
team
like,
exclusive.
it's right
or
next
blue
to him.
team.
Oh, he just turned left. Never mind.
Ugh.
Oh, he's going back for it. It's like
it's
on his
there.
screen. I
It's
see
there.
it. Please look at it. Look at it. Go. No, he
He's
turned
gonna go
left.
ATP now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right there. Red item, Chaos? Oh no.
With Wood
Bottled
Sprite.
Chaos Wood Sprite?
Dude.
For a pillar skip potential? Oh, that's scary.
And you know what's even fucking crazier? Right? Beos is seeded. So if you keep track of your seeds and you say, okay, number 2 is DML, number 3 is like a SAW or something, you can tell your teammate when the vase is, and they can get a pillar skip that way.
Oh boy.
It's crazy. It's really insane levels of communication, but you could absolutely hold on to it and do it.
And the best equipment for it.
Yeah. Well, apart from
Bruno's
like
band on Goji
full
found
FMP build, but
now.
that's not realistic. Man, I mean, missing the bans for blue team is really tough here. Missing the Beos as well is also tough.
Yeah, and this Bottled Chaos, that was kind of, it was near TP, wasn't it? Where was it?
It's on the log bridge next to TP. You can see it from TP.
Where he's aiming, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like just past it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll
That's
see.
a very good red item for this. I hope they all find it. I mean, I really do want blue team to get this comeback and get this tiebreaker going. But oh, there's a vase on spawn on stage 3.
They spawn on it, dude. That's the craziest spawn I've ever seen.
Wow.
Well,
so like, yeah, the Beos is cool, but you just have a vase. Still
you know
more damage though.
And what's fucked up is that red team has the band, and it doesn't even matter that blue team found a capacitor. Like, because everyone's just gonna take the vase.
Yep.
Wow.
And I mean, I can see I can see Goji just going TB to TP now, almost.
Oh yeah.
Maybe a little bit more AoE, but I'm just scared about a Z construct spawning in, I think.
Wow. Yeah, that would be a little annoying.
Chaos on blue team.
Do you think Disputed's gonna? I mean, Disputed is gonna go back for it because he has the capacitor. He's like, dude, that's just like extra, you know.
Yeah.
But watch when Ruddy spawns into stage 3 right now. That's
Yeah, Ruddy might be able to see the vase before Disputed. No, Disputed's gonna get to it first.
I'm actually like,
I still think the Baos isn't horrible though, as long as they're using the vase during
They
fights.
could mix it up.
I'm gonna pull open the
Although,
audio real
what was
quick.
it? Is a Vars next stage?
It's just like it's right there, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's beautiful.
Such a speedrun seed.
Now we don't have to look at anyone being pathetic, just standing on the moon for 45 minutes on Bandit.
Disputed does find the band. Just, I'm actually surprised
Nice.
that Disputed even went back that far.
Yeah, that was
To be
really far
honest.
back. The
But,
greed paid off there.
I mean, I guess so, but we have one of these
Gotta start moving.
situations in stage 3 where the boss spawns outside of the TP because it's in the cave. So it's gonna have
Overloading
to go.
beetle guard spawning with
Oh
it.
no, this might be a situation. Goji ends up marking the guard, and they're just like, yeah, this is the real boss actually.
Yeah.
If they get hit by a stray sunder or something, like
There's a lot of other beetle guards spawning in, so you can't really tell what's what. Beetle guard's going for the drone actually, the overloading one for Goji.
oh, very
nice.
very good.
AP on ready. Oh, and Goji taking hits.
Okay, gee, that was
Ignition
almost really
tank
bad. They do
from
have
the
a
TP.
gas.
Yeah,
Everyone still has
that's
the
cozy.
gas, so everyone will have that.
A watch on ready too. This is a very good stage.
I'm kind of worried about Tyler here. There's a lot of stuff he's got to avoid it. I mean, there's really no speed yet either, which is kind of tough. But
No.
Goji a little bit low. Goji is not averse to being low this run. I will say that they are playing the low game for sure.
Yeah, no healing so far that I've seen. Just the Bungus
The wood
undisputed.
sprite that they gave up selfishly.
Yep. I mean, Wood Sprite could still be the better play. It's less obvious if you're gonna get the pillar skip or not, but like if you do get it, you're gonna have a lot more damage and other equipments popping off during the Mithrix fight and stuff.
Again, that's the thing. If they both took it, one person
Yeah.
could map out when the vase comes out.
Yep. And then you
So-
just cook it.
It's crazy.
Then you can get like ocular HUD rolls, like left and right pre-on shots on a 15-second cooldown. Like already
Oh no!
surviving that, but that was
Ah.
scary to do on that overloading beetle guard there. Jeez.
I actually thought he was gonna die to that. Like when it
thought
was
so
happening,
too.
I was like, dude.
Man,
Wow.
bailed out
okay.
there. Even saved the watch still and the elixir.
Everyone just
Oh my
like
God.
really going for it. And again,
Yeah.
it's just surprising how like hard red team is going for the win here. Even still, they're just like not letting up.
There's a double queen undisputed, and I'm scared.
I'm also scared. And at least Disputed has a band here. But
Yeah.
this
Start killing
is
the beetles around the beetle queen.
he needs to
Get
start
the
proccing
gas
AoE.
going.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's just kind of not yet. Okay, there we go. We're getting some. One beetle queen down, one more to go. We saw this
Oh, he
earlier.
canceled his lights out.
Yeah. We saw this earlier
Alright.
with Tyler in one of the other runs where Tyler was just focusing too much on the queens instead of the enemies.
Yep.
There's a
There's
feather
a feather
on red
on
team.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Yep.
And both
That
red
is
team
so
have
good.
it.
With the vase
Eh.
too, you push so hard here.
Man.
You have all the
That's
AoE you
so
need with the
free.
gas ignition. Pillar skip's already secured. Your bandit.
And the fight's just gonna be free. Okay, blue
Yeah,
team
and-
finding the feather as well. But Disputed
That's
has to
good.
go back and charge the TP. He's so behind here.
Yeah.
Disputed needs to do something to catch up. At this rate, both red team is ahead of him.
He needs Ruddy to tell him exactly what to get and really just
follow.
not go for anything else.
Yeah.
Like get the watch that Ruddy found, get the AP that Ruddy found, get the feather
then
and
get
leave.
out. Don't even loot anything else.
Oh, actually, he needs to go all the way back for the vase too. Damn.
Oh no.
I don't
well,
even know if he's
vase-
gonna have enough money for the vase and the good damage items.
Dude. We're on to stage 4 for red team though. This is the stage that cost a lot of deaths last run, so want to be a little bit careful here. I mean, no one really has speed, but there are feathers in play, so
Yep.
this should be a lot breezier than it was before. Also, Bandit has invisibility, so and a like the
Yeah,
shift also
smoke bomb
has
is so
AoE,
good.
so yeah.
I think Reddy really trying to scout items for Disputed here.
Yeah, it's like at this point, Disputed, if he doesn't get ahead, there's no point in you getting really ahead, right? Like you might as
Yeah.
well stay a little bit with him, just to make sure you could get ahead, because it's just gonna end up like the other races before.
Yep. Double
This-
Vagrant TP for stage 4 and a Void Seed next to the TP.
Disputed does need to leave though.
Oh, Tyler. Oh, Tyler. Oh, Tyler. Okay.
Tyler blocking the shots with the teleport
Oh.
prong, getting another Genesis loop there too. Goji having a void touched wandering vagrant though. Those orbs with that
Yeah.
that collapse, that's kind of dangerous.
Lots of AoE to it too. Gotta be careful.
Undisputed finally going back for the face. I feel like Disputed
Mm.
should have gotten that first.
Yeah, but didn't get the watch or the AP round, so just less damage than Ruddy.
Yeah, he was just kind of getting
Substantially.
like other random chests. I think that's the
Yeah.
thing too. Like it's really hard. I know it is to stop yourself from looting a chest when you're next to it, but you just need to like pull yourself away sometimes and be like, this is not the thing that I want on the stage. I need to get the other thing.
Yep.
There is an opportunity for blue team to catch up on the stage. Everyone is still on it. No one has started. Okay, Goji started TP. Actually, no, but with the red team,
Yeah, no.
beating the
Yeah,
boss. I
red team
forgot they
is
did that. It looks like blue
half a
team
stage
is
ahead right
going
now.
for blue portal though.
Oh,
Which,
AWU spawn on Ruddy? He's really
oh
going for some
no,
sort of gamble here.
did he do that on purpose? Oh, he's going in the void seed for
Yeah,
AWU
for the
here.
Void Seed.
Yeah,
Trying
yeah.
to, but it's a weird Void Seed spot. Hopefully it works.
He has to use the vase to get to the other side of the map right now, and if he's not doing it, he's wasting
Yeah.
time. So, like, he has to get above it. Like, if you get above
There
on the
we go.
platform, okay, right like he's doing right now, AWU will try to go in
Void
through and
Reaper.
under.
Void
Oh,
Reaper.
just
Killed
handled it.
AWU on Ruddy. What is it? Bottled Chaos.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh, that was so sick though. I saw the Void Reaper explosion. I was like, no way. And then it happened.
Do you think Ruddy like planned that out? He's like, "There's a Void Reaver, they'll fight each other," because that's crazy.
Maybe. Maybe.
That may be why he wasn't facing, and he's like, maybe I'll do the backup plan of like facing up top, but it just
Yeah.
kind of fucking worked out, dude. All right.
Nice.
Well, Disputed kind of learned that he doesn't need the second Ball of Chaos here, so he's not going to go
Yeah.
for it. Unfortunately, though, Disputed is so late to this TP, he has two bosses like he was last time.
Well, red team did as well. It was 2 vagrants.
Oh, for both? I thought it
Mhm.
was only one. Never mind. I mean, the fact that he had two Beetle Queens though took him a lot longer in stage 3, so
Yeah.
did get slowed down by that. It's
Don't
an
die to this
example
clip.
of
Oh.
Jesus. It's an example of how like you can be snowballed to go slower. Disputed? You should have shot it, buddy.
Oh my. Okay.
Okay.
AWU spawned in on Disputed here.
Meanwhile,
This might
Tyler's
be scary
already
for
like
Disputed.
halfway through the grandparent on stage 5. Oh,
Yeah.
AWU is not good here. Disputed's only halfway
Disputed
through
has,
the TP, and he has no
like-
speed.
yeah, no speed for this.
And there's no Vagrant, or not Vagrant, there's no Void Reaver, because it just
and there
blew up
goes the
somewhere
Vagrant.
else.
Yeah.
Like,
Right behind him. Okay. Hopefully the aggro isn't on Disputed here, which doesn't look like it is, so just don't shoot AWU here. Oh, well, this is gonna...
yeah.
no.
And there it
Damn.
is. Catching a vulture shot.
Yep. Disputed taking a +5.
Man.
And I think it's only going to get worse this stage, unfortunately. The larvae are going to start spawning in. AWU's still around. He has to
He
charge
needs
TP.
to make sure he keeps clearing ads. If he doesn't do that, it's just going to get into cope.
Yep.
At least he's going for the charge still, but... Oh,
We see Tyler comfortable. Finished with the TP on stage 5 already.
It seems like both red team members are comfortable right now, just chilling. Okay, Goji, I say that, and they took like several shots, but they're okay.
Hmm. Ah, man, I feel like the Mythic Strike's just gonna be so comfortable for red team here. I don't
Yeah.
see I don't see this +5 meaning nothing for Disputed here. Really important that he survived that a Gyro's ban on stage 5.
And Tyler is done with stage 5 TP. Looks like they're going to loot the Void Key here, which is perfectly right next to TP. They get some Needle Tick, actually, which is not bad.
Yeah, I guess.
That's something. It'd be nice if they had more bleed, but it looks like Tyler's not even waiting to loot anything else. They're out immediately. Good for
Nice.
them.
Really confident.
I mean, Tyler is doing the work right now to make sure that blue team cannot come back.
Yeah. It was kind of Goji at the start of this run that was in that
Yeah.
position, but now Tyler really took over. Really good job. Goji being pushed out of the TP even. The way the grandparents spawn in the sun, it spawns in from underneath them at first, so it'll get stuck
Mhm.
underneath the platforms that they're on. So that sun is directly on the TP.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
Oh, they do have a spot underneath though. Yeah.
Okay, they have.
Disputed really should just be chilling underneath, charging the TP.
Yeah, and right now what he's doing is like the worst of both worlds, I guess. He needs to just be getting progress on that. This is what's going to take the longest. Don't
Yep.
aggro the gup. Don't aggro the gup into your corner. Don't do it.
Aggro is a big thing that I feel like people who just normally full loot and don't worry too much about it don't really realize it, but just don't shoot the things that are scary and you feel a lot safer.
Yeah, like that gup was going for something else. Just let it. You don't.
Yeah.
Like if that gup walked towards
Goji
him, would have
+5.
been. Oh no! Suddenly, I mean, it's gonna be really hard for Disputed to get in front of Tyler here. Tyler would have
Yeah,
to
Tyler needs like
die.
2 +5s.
Yeah. But it is opening the door a little bit. It looks like Disputed got a free Prion from a Bayos shot there, which is nice.
Tesla pickup on Ruddy coming out of stage 4.
Okay, so actually, that was like the second Tesla. That's funny.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
He's like, you know what? Just fucking.
Fine.
But he didn't have
Like he
any
had the
bans
scrap for it
anyway.
too, so
Yeah. Okay, Goji picking the same needle tick from the key box and done with TP finally. I thought that TP took
Disputed.
a lot longer for Goji than I would have thought.
Yeah, Goji was really pushed out a good amount.
Mm-hmm.
Should have probably just not activated the sun.
Meanwhile, Tyler's halfway through phase 1, actually using the vase during the fight with Bayos to try to get
Yeah.
some good rolls as well. Getting a
Really smart.
Gorag's Opus proc also, which is really good. Just getting anything
ATG
going.
on Goji.
Oh, man.
Try to keep the hemorrhage up on Tyler too.
Disputed is still just stuck in the teleport. He can't really do a lot of damage to the grandparent. He needs to get behind the grandparent, get a ton of crits, start stabbing, and get through, but
Yeah, there's not a lot of damage items on Disputed. Again, just missing the AP and the watch just on stage 3 alone.
this is just where Disputed's going to get stuck, I think. Just hemorrhaging time.
Only as the other M2.
I know, just throw it in.
Yep. Phase 2 for Tyler now.
So fast.
Just play it safe. Like with Bandit speedrunning, you can definitely get lost in the sauce and think that you're fine because you have the smoke bomb and stuff, but you gotta be careful. And Tyler taking a pretty good amount of damage right now.
If that happens to Tyler, what just happened right now, they're dead. So gotta be careful. They do
Yep,
have
and here we go.
do have Gloop. They could have tried
Get
to
on top of the
proc
ramp.
Gloop there.
Going for the top
Actually.
ramp spot. Here we go. Oh, and Ruddy taking a +5
No
as
way,
well
dude.
during TP5. Maybe he just didn't realize the sun was there. I wasn't sure how exactly he died, but taking a death there. And now again, just Tyler deathless. Everyone else taking a +5.
That I think just seals blue team's fate today.
Yeah, we'll
I mean,
see
it
Tyler
could.
again having like 3+5s that he can just take and still win.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's not like he's the pinnacle of health right now.
Yeah. Gotta play careful.
Disputed's
Already got
printing
rocked.
Mocha off the
Damn.
map. Okay, it landed. Jesus.
There was an ATG printer in the host league that was above the Mocha spot here, and it launched off the cliff, landed onto the rock bridge, but it clipped the rock bridge,
You got it?
so then it bounced off. So we had to jump down from the very top and catch the ATGs as they were printing and falling.
That's crazy.
It was funny. Worth it.
Fucking sliding down the hill. I'm
Yeah.
still worried about Tyler here. He's using his stuns pretty well, but if he takes that shotgun, he needs to be careful.
Yeah, Tyler
Alright,
just
looks
about to
like
start phase 3.
blue team finally ready to leave stage 5, but straddled with +5s for both of them.
Yep.
Tyler finishing up phase 2, going into phase 3.
And like it wasn't a crazy build this time around, but there were definitely a lot of good items.
That is true.
As long as they kept the time up, which red team did really well, they just have to deal with so much less time scaling.
I think Tyler's been playing this really well here.
Yeah, really well.
He's focusing a lot on this golem. Finally getting through. Did you see that? Mithrix like jumped off of the middle platform and slammed mid-air. So we have one of those floating fire pillars right in the middle of the arena for
Oh,
him.
sick.
Okay, now Reddy's ready to leave. I thought he was ready to leave a little bit earlier, but he's getting some last minute loot.
He's got 3 void keys.
Okay. Shit. And that box is nowhere to be found on the moon, dude, so.
Pizza phase for Tyler here.
Yeah, halfway through phase 3 at the moment.
We get some
Positioning
hemorrhage
himself
stacks in here.
well, like getting some
Here we go.
yeah, getting really good backstabs, just staying right behind. Goji into
Yeah.
phase 2. Hopefully this goes well for them. Disputed in phase 1. I mean, the thing is, right? Like, the reality is Tyler could just die like twice right now or 3 times, just out of the blue to pizza, just boom, 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 and then suddenly blue team could win and we could tie it up today.
Yep.
I have seen
Definitely
races like
possible.
that as well.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
not
it's
like
not like we're just saying, "Oh, it's gonna happen."
Oh, God.
Surely, no, it's happened. So
He actually almost got pizza that said
yeah.
that.
I do think, as a whole, as a group, we have gotten a lot better at pizza. We've gotten a lot closer to pizza, like to the center of pizza, and it's made it a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's still definitely pizza +5s to be had.
I mean, we see him every race still.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, it is just
Akira
that
had
move.
proc.
Oh God.
It's such
And
a
just
fun move too. One of the best parts about the Mithrix fight.
oh, absolutely.
Probably the best part, actually.
Why do you think I play Umbral, dude? So much
Yeah,
pizza.
pizza on crack feels amazing.
Goji's a little bit low here, but Tyler's finishing up phase 4, and honestly, blue team just can't catch
GG
up.
Tyler,
Yeah,
really good job.
really just coming in clutch today.
It's gonna be a sub 30 potentially. It's gonna have Vase back up, going to the ship.
That is true. Yeah, it will be.
Nice.
Wow.
Goji glooping. Proc the band on the golem.
Ah,
Sad.
come on. I mean, whatever. They got rid
Yeah.
of it at least. Like, there was value there.
Then yeah, I guess blue team pretty neck and neck with each other here.
Getting another gloop in, actually. The gloop is having value to. No, Goji.
Damn.
It's brutal. Tyler should be right in time for a sub 30, too.
It's actually close, but
Like under 10 seconds away.
yeah, he got it. He got it. Cool. Nice. Sub 30 by 6 seconds. Good job. Big clap for Tyler there.
Yeah, very, very well played today.
He's clutched it out for his team a couple times at this point. I know I teamed up with him and he played really well, really aggressively.
I think this might be true, but I think Tyler has maybe played more co-op races than anyone else. Like, if not the most, then like tied for the most.
Yeah, his ratio of how many races he's played compared to the team races, he's definitely up there.
I would go so far as to say Tyler's played more team than normal for sure. It's felt that
Yeah,
way.
maybe.
I don't know. It's just
We'll have to go back into the logs, try to find out.
yeah, dude. I played a lot. Like I feel like every time it's a team race.
When we see Disputed again, I need to really. I was thinking about telling him like mid cast, but I kept forgetting. But he really does need to stand on top of those ramps instead of under them. I
Oh,
mean,
that
he's
orb
died
caught
like 2
him.
or 3 times just this race alone to his current strat.
I mean, yeah. Oh God, Goji.
He's the glue. Oh,
No, pizza on
Goji.
Goji.
Actually, we might see Ruddy and Disputed taking first and second, or second and third again here, but that first loadout being the determining factor.
It's tough, man. We can see Goji actually going and breaking their health just with the fire pillar to try to get another gloop before the end there. They're just like, I will kill him and make sure.
And yeah, here we go. Look at Ruddy using the ramp here. Super safe, super comfortable.
And also, like, I don't know why it's this way, but I've noticed this. Not all of the ramps in this arena have the same like pathfinding around them. This ramp specifically that Speed's on, the Wisps love to just fly back around it, but the ramp to clockwise around the circle in that direction, they don't fly behind that one, really. Like they could
Okay.
peek like very rarely, but they won't ever stay that far. And Mithrix won't peek that one either. Meanwhile, the ramp counterclockwise to Disputed, the one he was at, Mithrix will walk fully behind it. So there are differences in paths. Oh, there's the key
Oh, the
box
void
here.
key. Limp.
Oh,
Nice.
look at that. What?
Massive.
If someone only had gone soup.
Yeah, I don't even think they pinged the soups or anything, so there
Nah,
could
no
have been
one
something
cared.
really good in there.
Hey, I mean, I would have kind of liked
I
it.
don't know what would you get though. Like it's kind of just like Scorpion or Bust. Or
I
maybe an
guess
ICBM if you
headset
do have that plimp.
with a vase, they could have used it, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah,
but-
headset would have been good. With the backstab as well.
Mhm.
Speed getting a good gloop there. Ban proc crit.
I'm actually surprised to see Disputed's head of Ruddy here in terms of real time.
Yeah. I mean Ruddy has I guess did he lose the watch? He did. So just the AP round benefit, but yeah, I was expecting Ruddy to be a little more efficient here.
I think Ruddy is still gunning for second place in this loadout though, because Goji has 3 deaths. They can just get through this fight without a +5 in again. Just continue to do damage. I think they'll be fine. Okay.
Okay.
We
Like
like I
pizza
said,
plus 5s.
like we were saying, the racers are really bad at pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
so-
trash. We've never improved a little bit. Like it's always just a shit fest. Our
Goji
bad.
going for a Shrine of Order play here,
Nice.
which we don't ever see in the races, by the way.
11
Nice
rose
style
bucklers.
points for that one. Another death for Disputed there. We've seen so many deaths during pizza today.
Yeah.
Let's bring in Red Team and congratulate them on
Yeah.
their win today. Hello, Red Team.
What a bread.
Yo.
Hey.
GG.
So, Tyler, you got first, and that's all you guys needed to win for today. So
Good work.
Yo,
congratulations,
let's go.
Sub 30.
big win.
Good work.
For once, Tyler is denying the tie, not encouraging it.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are.
Finally. I
2024 is
wasn't
a
wanting to
crazy
stay
year.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler clutched up that.
Oh yeah,
round.
I forgot Cap goes to bed at 8 p.m. these days.
Yeah, it's actually my bedtime right now.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, but no, really good job. I mean, really good seed. You guys had crazy AoE, the ignition tank from stage 3 TP with the gas you had. And then I guess it was just the grandparent causing a little bit of struggle for you, Goji, on stage 5.
That messed me up.
It
Yeah.
did also mess up blue team. It was only like Tyler, you had the easiest time with it. But I mean, you were the only one to not die either. So, good job.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone else died at least
Mhm.
once.
Yeah, Tyler was just like, all right, I'm done with teleporter now. And I'm like, just struggling so much. Like, alpha
Like a
constructs
sweating.
everywhere. Like,
Dude.
this guy's on a different seed.
Yeah, no, the ban too. Oh yeah, the bottled chaos. There was a second bottled chaos from the AWU.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Ruddy
and
was
Ruddy
able
dying to
to.
Tesla phase 4.
Oh no, the Tesla that he got from Blue Portal killed him in the end.
Yeah.
How'd they skip AWU?
Void Reaver.
Void Reaver.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I mean, there
Yeah.
was
It was
also
actually cool.
the Void Seed was there, but the Void Reaver just took it out like almost immediately. It was crazy.
I was thinking about it, but just decided not to, just because we already had Vase and
Yeah, I think you
I
made the
guess
right
decent
call.
enough damage.
Like, I think trying to take out Awu with the Void Seed would have been a little bit slow. And considering how many reds that aren't really that great, are like, I think you made the right call. I mean, obviously you did because you won. So, but even in hindsight, all right, I think we could take in the blue team gang in here and talk to them as they're on their ship.
Yep.
See what's up.
Go blue.
Hey guys.
Or did we win? Or
Tiebreak
Yeah.
time? Hell yeah.
Yep. Hey, you
Yep.
guys can do it on a loadout if you want.
No.
I ain't stopping you. I'm just not streaming it.
Please no.
So
Man. Yeah, you go.
obviously with the deaths there, you guys got third and fourth again on this loadout, but it was good. I mean, it wasn't that bad. Tyler was the only one who didn't die, so everyone got deaths here, even Goji. Everyone had at least 3 deaths except Tyler. So staying on your
Yeah.
little podium of not +5s.
We're washed.
Well, we were teammates, so we wanted to try and match each other.
Oh, true. How cute.
True. Yeah. You gotta hold
Tyler's a
hands
bad
through the deaths.
teammate.
Yeah, Tyler, what
load up
the fuck?
the
Yeah, but no,
you
I
load up
don't
the
think there
bandit
were.
run. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go. You go.
Someone say words now.
I was just gonna say I told Goji I've decided I'm not going to +5 this run.
Oh, that's
That's
good.
true. Yeah, no, he did just say that stage 1. And
You
stuck
said
to
to
it.
decide not to die.
Which
then
was
you won't
great
die.
because the run before, dude, Tyler was depressed. He was just like, man, I'm just not playing well today. I can't do anything. And I was like, hey, man, we're winning. Doesn't matter if we lose this loadout.
Yeah,
Like,
why are
it's
you
fine."
guys depressed? What the hell?
The thing is, if you look, like, we only had 2 good times the whole day. Like, I had like a good commando and Tyler had a good bandit, and then everything else was just, it's a graveyard, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, even though we were up the whole time, like, it didn't feel good. Like, we weren't confident, which is hard.
It's a tough day.
None
I
of
mean,
today felt good.
Yeah.
Tyler, congrats. I think you had the highest average placement today, though, as well. 3 seconds in a
nice.
first. Not bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it probably felt worse in the moment because, like, with any loadout race, you always like look at your own personal performance. You're like, I probably could have done better here or something, or like, oh man, a +5 there, that sucks. But overall, when you look at the standings, I mean, it's not bad. It's
Well,
okay.
for some of
Well,
us.
for some of us, right?
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, it was a good job today, everybody. Thanks for playing. It was really entertaining. Make sure to give everyone a round of applause for getting up on stage. And actually, we arranged this loadout race only a few hours ago. So thanks everyone for
Yeah.
playing today. I appreciate it. I know not everyone was super practiced and whatever going into it. I think tomorrow would have been worse for everybody. If we would have seen worse times. But hey, listen, thanks for playing. Appreciate it. If you want to see the next
GG's
loadout
Red.
race is going to be, make sure you join Discord. That's going to be the best place to find when we're going to do these because honestly, at this point, they feel absolutely random. I didn't even know. I didn't even wake up this morning thinking I'd be casting today, right? So, that's how it goes. Make sure to go check out the YouTube as well. We have some VODs up there. We have an unlisted playlist for all of the past VODs for the past year at this point. For the ones that aren't public at the moment, we are working on revamping the YouTube and we're putting up some edited content on there soon for the
Yes.
for the races. So
Exclamation point apply
if-
if you want to be an editor. We are
Yes.
looking for editors.
You
yeah,
can also reach out to me on Discord.
yeah, Disputed Origin. Also, make sure to go and apply if you want to be a racer or you want to work on the website or work anything like that. We have a lot of spots open on the Risk of Resources team, so don't be afraid to send in an application
Please.
for pretty much anything. We'd love to have some more people on board. It's awesome. It's a very big community-based project, and we want more of the community in on it. If you want to go and play the mod with your friends, play some scrims, do some stuff, you can get our mod as well in the Thunderstore, R2 Mod Man. Just search up Risk of Resources. You can find that mod and a lot of our other mods on there as well. Some quality of life stuff and some cool things you might want to check out. And if you want to speed run as well in our official speedrun category on speedrun.com/riskrain2, you can check out the Gauntlet category there. And if I didn't miss anything, that should